say all that and blah, blah, blah.
Say all that, blah, blah, blah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the internet worlds. Ryan here, Mista Rau's Gaming, and we are here live once again.
Woo.
You missed me on Thursday. I actually had a video created of this game, Mutant Insurrection. I had this video recorded and didn't realize, well, actually, when I was watching it, the playback after is kind of doing a couple edits. I realized that after about 15 minutes of play, my microphone cut out. And I had no idea because I don't wear my headphones while I'm recording solo. And so there was about an hour and a half of absolutely just hands moving around the table, and there's no audio. I thought about trying to do like a bed track afterwards, but I'm like, that is way too much for me. I couldn't do it.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would be really hard, especially like kind of timing, pacing wise. I imagine it might get a little clunky or like awkward moments. And it's like, oh, yeah. And now like sometimes you have too much time and sometimes you don't have enough time.
And like, I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, oh, wait, maybe I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe I was talking ham sandwich or something. Yeah.
You know what we could have done? I've always really legitimately wanted to do this. Even as like a podcast episode, is have like a gameplay video that you just have like me and somebody else spectating, like we're the announcers of, and it's like, ooh, it looks like he's gonna play the Gambit card on in America. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. Oh, and he rolls, he's rolling a red and a blue. Oh, he's got what he needs, you know, like he could go all the way.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pans out.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just quote dodgeball the entire game.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that would be really, really neat.
I think it would be so entertaining. Like, I think even in an audio, it would be more entertaining with video, but I feel like even just audio, it's like you're getting kind of the story of the gameplay through announcers. It's just a silly
absolutely
a silly bit.
Let's say hi to some people that are joining us in the chat. So looks like Norm from Cardboard Conjecture, good friend of the show, good friend of mine, saying dude. Welcome, Norm. We got Games back in the chat. We still don't know who Games is. They popped in last time and it says, how is the gaming convention? We're gonna get into that. We'll chat about that throughout the night. But Norm did say it was great. So that's actually fantastic. Spoiler alert. Thomas is here. Board Games with Thomas. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? And yeah, so talking about gaming convention, Norm and I were at the Terminal City Tabletop Convention in Vancouver, British Columbia this past weekend, and it was a great day of games. If you follow me on Twitter and my social media, I posted my list of games that I played, and I believe in total, I'm going to get this wrong. I can't even check my phone because my phone is my camera. But I believe for myself, I played 16 different games across the whole weekend, and only one of them I had actually played before.
Ooh,
so
that's very impressive.
So 15 different games. Well, that's kind of like what I like to do at a convention, is like try to explore games that I would never get played before, or that I probably won't have a chance to get played. And
yeah,
it was a lot of fun, and met up with some good friends that I met for the first time, and just going around chit-chatting with people. Got to demo what launched on Kickstarter today. I got to demo and play Point City and Deep Dive from Flat Out Games and AEG. It's just live on Kickstarter today, but I got to play a prototype version of it. Nice. Daniel Winter, Board Game Feast, was showing it off all weekend, and
that's awesome.
Managed to squeeze one in right at the last possible minute, and they're great. I'll tell you, I'm a day one backer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm a day one backer. Actually, the only games that I've backed in 2023 so far are Flat Out games.
Whoa.
I backed Fit to Print, which is that real-time newspaper creation game.
Yeah, and that one looks really fun.
And now these ones, and they actually made a they announced on the Kickstarter that if you actually backed Fit to Print with them back in January, you can tag these games on to that order for just like very little extra shipping. So like they'll just tag, and then all 3 of the games will show up at the same time.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Because what I played, it was very close to being finished. Like it's a very polished version of the game. And like even the card, like the prototype card stock was fantastic quality. The cardboard tiles were thick cardboard tiles, like not normal prototype components. Like this looked like a production copy.
Oh wow!
That we were playing. So this thing is almost pretty much ready to go. I think they're just doing rulebook edits right now. I think at this time.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Does it feel like I haven't played any of like the Point Salad, or there was another one that's kind of in that vein, isn't there?
So they got 3 card games right now. Before this one,
okay.
they have Point Salad, which is one of their bigger ones. They got a little game called Truffle Shuffle, which is
that's right. Yeah,
it's a little set collection poker type game, drafting very much like Seven Wonders Duel has a bunch of it. And then they have this little push your luck game called 10, where you're just trying to collect runs of numbers in different suits.
Oh, okay.
But the way you draft the numbers, if the total of the numbers on the table ever add up to more than 10, well, you bust and you don't get anything. And
oh, interesting.
it's actually a really fun game.
That does sound really cool.
Yeah, so I have all their little card games, so I'm just going to keep adding to the collection because in my mind, Flat Out Games can do no wrong. I've enjoyed all of their games tremendously. And they're also the team that brings you like Calico and Cascadia and Verdant.
Yeah, we played Verdant at our con. So we went to a con the week before you. And Verdant was like Verdant. I don't know how they say it. Verdant. Well, whatever it is, that was like a highlight. We both really liked that. I don't think it was the favorite. What did you have? Like, of all these games, I know it's hard to put a favorite, but maybe you want to do a least favorite first. Did you have any duds?
So back to I believe in Saskatchewan we just call it Verdant.
Okay,
Verdant.
Yeah.
I don't
no
think
vowels.
Get rid of all the vowels. I don't think there was any duds. I really enjoyed all of the games. My game of the con, we only got to play it once, but that's because it was a pretty large and beefy game. I got to play Mosaic. It's like a Civ builder style game, but man, oh man. So the thing takes up a gigantic amount of table space. And there's cardboard chits everywhere. There's cards galore and everything. But the actions you take on your turn are like super, super simple. Like everybody, like when you take a turn, like it's done. And then the next person goes and takes a turn and it's done. And like the setup and teach took just as long as us playing the game. It was kind of one of those.
That's wild.
But it was a lot of fun.
That's good to hear. We went over to the hot games and they had that all set up. No one was sitting there. We had 4 of us there, like on the last day. And I was like, if I wasn't with Kimmy, I know Kimmy would absolutely hate this, like learning. And I think even there's another, the husband, the other couple's husband, that one, he like has a really hard time paying attention to rules. Like he learns by playing, right? And so it'd be like, but he's also not great at just like sitting and listening. He gets he kind of distracts people, and I'm like, oh, you're driving me crazy, brother. So I was like, no, this is a game we can't play with this group right now. So but it looked cool. It looked intense.
Yeah. So there were lots of rules, but everything just made sense. Like it wasn't like there was a lot there's a ton going on in the game, but everything kind of just had this real good ebb and flow, like with the turns being so quick and so simple. I don't know what I was going with that, but it's just, I don't know, it had something about it that it had staying power. Like I'm thinking about it still.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I'll ever actually buy it because I don't think that it'll ever get played in my household.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Understandable.
I would 100% want to play that game once again. Like, if I had the opportunity, I'll leap at it. It was a fantastic thing. There's going to Dan Nixon's coming into the chat here. Hey Dan, how's it going?
Hey, Dan.
And yeah, Norm's here saying I had a chance to meet the Kelowna cardboard crew. There's a big old crew from Kelowna area that they came over to Vancouver, and I got to meet them and hang out with them for most of the weekend. Shout out to Chris Cadu, Scott, Brennan, Marcel. If they're watching this, I had a great time playing with you guys. It was so much fun. One of the things we got to play, another one was on it was almost my game of the con. Actually, it was one of the games I played the most, was Cat in the Box.
I've heard so many things about that lately.
Have you? Okay, so
I don't know anything about it.
So it's a trick-taking game. I enjoy trick-taking games. I'm from Saskatchewan. You play trick-taking games like all the time. You grew up playing trick-taking games like Hearts, Spades, Kaiser, stuff like this. This one was really, really interesting because all the cards are just numbers. There's no suits on the cards. So when you play a card, you announce what suit it is. So it's like, I'm playing a blue 9. Oh. And then everybody else has to also play a blue card, but there's this little track in the center of the table that keeps track of the cards that have been played. And so at a certain time in the game, we kept playing at 5 players. I think it's great at 5 players. I think probably, I don't know what it would look like at a lower play count. All the games I played all weekend were 5-player games. At some point in time, it's going to come around to a player's turn, and they'll have cards in their hand. They'll look at the board and like, I can't play anything because apparently all of the 4s have been played, but I'm stuck with a 4 in my hand. And so therefore they call that, you caused a paradox. You can't play anything that's because it's already been played, and then the round's over.
I think that Board Game Hot Takes talked about that in their episode this week, actually. And now, as you started explaining that, I was like, oh, now I remember. Yeah, it's the whole Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
In a trick-taking game that sounds very clever.
And I like it because even though I have cards that could follow suit, there's like a neat little mechanic that's like, you know what? I actually don't have any blue cards in my hand. And there's like this little token you remove off your little player board that I don't have any blues, but I'll play other things like maybe the Trump. Oh, I actually have Trump suit cards in my hand. And then, this like weird cascading thing.
Wow.
It's your very first game is like, it's mind boggling. Like,
yeah.
How is this going to work? Because I got cards in my hand. I'm like, oh yeah, I know how many tricks I'm going to be able to take. And then everything starts playing. I'm like, I'm not going to get a trick this game. And I was dead certain I was going to get like 3 or 4.
Yeah. That's wild. That's so cool. It sounds, I think that's what they said on the podcast too, is that like your first game of it, you're just, you feel like you'll know what you're doing, and then you won't get it. And then it'll come together and and then second game, it's like, yes, I got this now.
Yeah.
I understand. It's not possible.
So Mosaic and Cat in the Box. I think those are my games of the con. I had so much fun playing those ones.
Nice. Who does Cat in the Box? Do you remember?
It's published by Bezier Games.
Oh, okay.
And cool. I can't remember the designer, but it's based off of, or it's a reissue of a Japanese card game. I believe. Okay.
I didn't know that.
I knew it's a reissue of a game that's not published in North America.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure of it.
Cool.
Yeah, that was
fascinating.
And then so many other things. Follow my social media, and you'll get all of those updates. But this wasn't supposed to be a Terminal City tabletop convention recap. Oh yeah, Norm mentioned here too, I also set records on my Apple Watch. He said Fitbit. It's actually my Apple Watch that I have an Apple Watch and it tracks my movements, but there was days that we just went from the hotel and we would walk to the convention center, back to the hotel, and back. It kept telling me every day, hey, you broke a new record. You broke a new record. Sounds like, yeah, because I sit on my ass all day.
Yeah.
I'm not walking all the time.
That is interesting though too, because like you are sitting down and playing some longer games too and shorter games, but then you're getting up and walking to the library to get new games right. And
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just sitting and playing games the entire time.
No.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in the middle of the convention, because it was a Saturday, Sunday, on Sunday morning, my favorite time of the year, because we don't celebrate it here in Saskatchewan, daylight saving time hits. And so we had to wake up an hour earlier to go to the convention this time around. And I was like, oh my gosh. And we stayed up way too late that night before.
Oh, man.
So Sunday morning.
Oh, we did. Us. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no. No, that wasn't us, right?
No, I'm talking about that at the con.
Oh, at the con. Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I'm talking about like Norm and I, we stayed up way too late that Saturday night, having to get up a little bit 1 hour earlier on on Sunday morning.
Oh, because where you were, they do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I forget.
No one should celebrate.
One that does it, right? Or doesn't do it.
Everybody should get rid of daylight saving. Here comes Mr. Rau's rants and reviews back. No one should celebrate daylight savings time. It should just be what the time is. No back and forths, please.
So I did a stream on Sunday night with Board Game Gran and David. Oh shoot, I'm spacing his handle anyway, or his channel. I'm sorry, David. But they also don't have daylight saving, so we had planned the time, right? Yeah, like, but David was saying like, I actually love it. Like, I think it's so great because then it makes it like lighter. Like it sets your light more appropriately for your day. And I was like, no, like
does it really make that big of a difference? Does it really make that big of a difference?
No, right?
No, come on, folks.
If it really mattered, why not just split? Why not get globally be like, hey, let's just jump ahead 30 minutes and then we're completely done with daylight savings for the rest of time, all time and eternity. But we're not going to do that. Like, of course, you wouldn't be able to get every country, every place in the world to do that anyways. No. But like, you know, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like it. Yeah, I want to get rid of it.
The only thing that I've heard, and this is all hearsay, I can't confirm this, I haven't read the articles or anything like that. British Columbia, where we were, Vancouver, British Columbia, I think they have it in their code or something like that, that they're ready to drop daylight savings time. But they need Washington and California to also adopt because of the trade routes that go up and down that coast. And so you can't have just like part of the coast not on one time and the other part of the coast on a different time. It would screw up schedules. And so apparently they're waiting on those two states.
Good luck. No, I mean, I know we've talked about it, right? Like I think last year they were talking about bills that they may push and try and get rid of it. But usually here bills get tied with other bills that are not good. And so it's, like it's a whole game of politics. It drives me nuts. Anyway.
It does. Okay. This is also not supposed to be a stream about daylight savings time rants.
I'm wearing that's what's going on, is that I'm wearing my Mista Rau's
the vintage one
rants and reviews shirt.
Yes,
so I'm bringing back the rants.
Yes, the vintage shirt, and I've got the brand new Mista Rau gaming shirt.
Yeah,
which I'm not going to get up, but if you follow the social media, there's a big ass QR code on the back of the shirt that you can scan, and people could scan and view my social medias. I don't know if anybody actually did. If they did, I didn't know. They probably just walked by, but I have absolutely no idea. But what people really want us to see is me always forgetting to do this part. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified. Now that time has changed, and so I am probably an hour earlier for some people, but I'm now an hour later for some other people as well. And plus, I also missed most of the the first bit of the Tabletop Express stream last night because I was like, oh right, they're an hour earlier now.
Yeah, it's jarring.
It is jarring. It is jarring. But I'm going to switch the screen over here because we're getting all set up to play a little bit of Marvel X-Men Mutant Insurrection from Fantasy Flight Games. I believe designed by, I think it's Richard Lanius. Oh gosh, I wish I was prepared to do this. It's designed by Richard Lanius and Brandon Perdue. And this game is based off of a game that I have not played, and I don't think Riley's played it either. The Arkham Horror,
Eldritch Horror.
Is it Eldritch Horror or is it Elder Sign?
Elder Signs, that's what it is. Eldritch Horror, just okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the Arkham Horror Elder Sign system of rolling dice to complete missions and taking on some sort of scenario at a time. It's mainly a dice chucker. We're going to be rolling dice a la Yahtzee style, get 3 rolls, trying to match up as many symbols across our missions as possible, but we get special powers and abilities across to try to mitigate the dice rolls and everything, which over on the side here, I do have my nice little, it's kind of not really visible here, but Norm's in the jet. He made me this nice wooden dice tower that I'll just kind of slide into the screen here. So we'll be dropping the dice, and it ever sounds so nice.
Oh, that is a pretty sound.
It is a pretty sound. He did really great with the acoustics. I absolutely adore this little dice tower. So that's what I'll be using to drop the dice into and grab our dice. Unless if you want to take care of your own dice rolls, Riley.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do my dice rolling. Yeah, I got to do my dice. I don't want to be able to blame you for the bad rolls. I think I have where's my dice? I have a couple of dice trays, but I want my nicer one.
Okay. So, off screen, since we played Marvel United last Tuesday, 1 week ago. Yeah. You should go check out that stream because we totally didn't make any mistakes at all.
Perfect game.
Perfect game. No asterisks, nothing. Oh, yep. Okay. But in that game, we had a team of Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat, X-23, Logan, which is essentially Wolverine, and Cable were taking on the Sentinel scenario. In Mutant Insurrection, there's also a Sentinels scenario here, Rise of the Sentinels. So I thought, hey, let's try it again. Let's do a Sentinel scenario, and let's try to bring back as many of the cast members as possible. Unfortunately, Mutant Insurrection does not have a Cable character.
Bishop.
I kept saying Cable. Bishop was
just came back to me.
Was the one I was playing. So we're going to grab the closest counterpart that I could find in the Mutant Insurrection, and that is Forge. We'll use him in place of Bishop so that we can have as much of the team from Tuesday's stream as possible. So we've got these. Who do you want to be, Riley, out of these 4?
Ooh, I'm good with whatever. I was thinking we would play those same characters we did last week, but we don't have to do that either. But
we totally could, because I was Bishop, in this case Forge, and X-23, and you were Logan and Kitty Pryde. We could definitely do it that way.
If you want, though, if you want to play, Wolverine or Shadowcat, I'm totally cool with that.
I really don't give 2 hoots.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so we got Forge, and they have these nice little standees.
Yeah.
They have these nice little standees that go with the characters. Oops.
Oh, it would have been fun if we totally could have done this. Now, we could have gone through our Marvel United stuff and grabbed miniatures. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, I wasn't that prepared either. I'm still too tired from Vancouver.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yep.
It was kind of a happy thing for me that it sucks too that your video cut out your audio. But after the stream, I had told you, like, oh man, if I knew that it was going to be recorded, I would have invited myself to play that too, because I like the game, but it's way better with people. Like,
Yeah.
Solo, you definitely want to be playing like at least 4 heroes, I think, to make it interesting.
At minimum. Just who did I not grab?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't grab Kitty. Here she is. There we
So
go.
then, like the next day, you messaged me and told me, "Hey, guess what?
Guess what happened?
My audio didn't work. So want to join?" Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'll just kind of place our characters kind of in the middle here.
Perfect. And I only have some of this stuff set up. I'm going to be relying on your screen,
sure,
for the most part. So,
all right, and I'm just going to kind of just set up these characters here. Move them off to the side. Forge X-23. Okay, yeah, and then when you have 4 heroes, when you're playing 4-player. There's only going to be, I believe, there's only 4 of the continent decks that are in play. I believe there's only 4 continent decks. So we get to choose. Chat, choose a number between 1 to 5. First person to get it in, that's the deck that I'll eliminate.
I was going to say a continent, but then we might get like Antarctica. Totally break our system here.
Let's go. 1 to 5. Say 1 to 5. Any number between 1 to 5.
And has anyone in chat played this? I'm curious.
I'd be curious too, because it wasn't a huge release for them. I think they were really banking on that this was going to be a bigger hit than it was. And then it came out at, actually, when it first came out, I think it came out at a very high MSRP value. And then a lot of places were stuck with extra inventory of this, and so it started getting big discounted prices on it for a bit, which is never a really good thing. You don't want to be stuck with product.
Yeah.
And it didn't really sell. Okay. 3 to 4 heroes, return 1 random continent to the box. No one's telling us anything, so let's go with.
Here, let's roll a die.
Roll a die. You're probably way more equipped than I am for
5.
that. 5? Okay,
Yeah.
so Africa. You're gone.
Bye, Africa.
You gone.
So
I can space these out like that. Okay, and then I believe also part of setup here is going to be the with 2 to 4 heroes, choose a continent deck and flip the top card of that deck face up. So 1 to 4.
1 to 4?
Yeah. 1 to 4.
Anyone in chat?
Anybody want to? 3. Right.
I mean, if anyone else wants to say anything, but I just was.
That's awesome. That was really bang on there. Okay, yeah, we'll do 3. We'll just do 3.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be this one. We'll flip this one face up. And so you can kind of now have an idea that we need to roll these symbols on these cards, complete each line. Now you'll kind of see some are green and some are yellow. We have to pay attention to our threat meter. That's this meter up at the top here. Right now it's in the green. And as long as our threat meter is in the green, we only have to complete the green objectives across. As soon as it hits to the yellow, well, then we have to also complete the yellow objectives as well on these lines. And sometimes some cards have red. And so if the threat meter is all the way in the red, we have to complete those as well. And each card, so this one says anti-mutant mob is happening here. And it has at the very bottom a success and a failure thing to it. So if we succeed in this mission, we're going to get something. And if we fail that mission, something bad's going to happen to us.
And we have to do it within the round, right?
Yeah. If we assign heroes to it, we have to succeed it.
Oh, that's right.
If we don't assign any heroes to that location, we will not succeed, nor will we fail. It'll just stick around.
Yeah,
for a while.
And it'll add threat because of the exclamation point at the top,
we have to pay attention to these because every time at the end of the player's phase, we'll check for threat. And since this one has the exclamation point on it, we would have to increase our threat by that number. Okay.
It has been like a year since I played this, but it's coming back.
Yeah, we will jump right back in. We'll jump right into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to take on Rise of the Sentinels, where it says, respected anthropologist Bolivar Trask has challenged Professor Xavier to a televised debate. The topic, mutants. But does Trask have other motives? So setup, I'll go right on this one. Randomly remove 2 Sentinels from each of the threat decks, shuffle them together to form the Sentinel deck, and then put the Mutant Menace 03A into play. When you would discard a Sentinel, shuffle it into the Sentinel deck instead. So I'll grab 2 from each of these threat decks. I think actually I already have, I think from the other date, I think I have a few that are already. I think they're just at the bottoms of each of these decks, actually, if I remember.
Oh, yeah, because you played this scenario when you recorded it, right?
Yeah. This is the one. So I'm actually kind of familiar with this scenario a little bit, but I'll try not to spoil too much if you don't remember it.
Maybe it'll come back, but it's been like a year, so
And
probably
Sentinels. And we'll just give these a quick shuffle. I like the Sentinel storyline. The Sentinel storylines from the X-Men stories, comics, and whatnots. They're quite interesting in what they were able to do with them. And we will shuffle up the... It's kind of hard. I'm just going to try... I'll try to do this under the table here, because I don't want to see what color they are. And that's the thing in this game, too. They just say draw from the bottoms of the pile, so you don't know what's coming, because lots of their cards here you can see on the other side what it's going to be. So, okay, I'm just going to put there like that. Okay, so my Sentinel deck will just be right here above Rise of the Sentinels. I got my little lovely game trays inserts over here that don't come with the game. Those are aftermarket. Much like the Dice Tower over here. You're not going to get that included in the game. Okay. Oh, right. And I have to put that story card into play. 03A, the Mutant Menace. There it is. I'm running out of room already. Okay. When you put this mission into play, draw the top card of the Sentinel deck and attach it to this mission. Okay, so there's going to be Sentinels on this particular mission, and I'm just going to try to find a place. I'm actually just going to put the X-Jet just off, maybe just a little. No, I'm just going to put the X-Jet way down here for us.
Yeah, try not to play with this thing.
It's actually a really nice cardboard punch out, assemble it.
It is
little thing to hold your characters while they are not on missions. It's actually kind of a nice little thematic touch.
Yeah.
I enjoy the component. Okay, so I'll put the Mutant Menace right there. We'll draw the top card, which in this case, I'll draw the bottom card because I don't want to know what type of Sentinel it is. Ooh, it's a red one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Usually a little bit, usually just a light bit. Oh my gosh, all the heroes are going everywhere. There we go. I know, I'm so good. I'm so eloquent. I never did this once on camera last time. All right.
It's me. I'm the bad luck today.
And I think we are all set up. So now what we're going to be able to do is we get to assign our heroes to go out on missions. And you kind of want to have them in pairs and teams so that they can, what they refer to as assist. They have these little tiny cards next to them. They're called the assist cards. And they all have special abilities on them, except for if Forge has the Forge assist card, Forge does not get his own little assist ability. This little assist ability will come into effect if it's with another character. So that's something we have to pay attention to. So we kind of often want to have, these heroes in teams. So, all right.
Yeah. And looking at this, I've got the I grabbed the rule book because on the back it shows the dice, so it's like reds are better at attacking, yellows are better at the power, blue are better at teamwork. Yeah. Yep, you got it on there.
Yeah.
Your camera shows it way better.
Just show it up.
Yes.
Just go like this. Can't you read that?
Yeah.
Can't you read that?
Here. This
Okay. So, I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the abilities that we have here. Forge here. After assembling your dice pool, you may replace one blue die with one red or one yellow. So, if he doesn't want to roll blue, he can get rid of one of those blues and, take something else. X-23. After your mission is completed, you may heal 1 damage. So, of course, very, very much. Wolverine. Once per round, you may re-roll any number of dice showing a mutant gene symbol or a teamwork symbol. And Shadowcat here, phasing. Once per round, you may spend a die to satisfy one requirement of the color that matches the threat track's position on the threat track. I was reading that and I wasn't really fully...
what was it? Once per round.
You may spend a die to satisfy one of the requirements of the color that matches the threat track's position on the threat track.
So I can use any die as a green die for now. And once I get to yellow, I can use any die as a yellow.
Oh, but we don't have... Oh, right. But we don't have green dice.
No, just the threat track is the... That's the determining, because there's green, yellow, red there, and then the requirements we have are green, yellow, and sometimes red.
I understands now. I stand under.
It's coming. Yeah.
I stand under. All right. Let's send our heroes out, Riley. Where would you like to send your folks? And I'll think about where I want to send my folks.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can always do this kind of... Right, so the way we succeed is we have to complete all 3 of those things, right? In one. No, do we only need to do 2? What was it?
You have to complete all the lines. You have to complete all the lines. If you assign somebody there, you have to complete it top to bottom. All right, it doesn't have to be, in this case, this one doesn't have the requirement that you have to go in order. We just have to complete all 3 lines.
Okay.
At some point in time, if we assign somebody there. Or we can just advance. This is the story, and how we want to win is we actually have to get through all of the story, completing the story missions and whatnots before this threat track marker gets all the way up to 15. So right now, at the end of our round, there are 4 exclamation points out here. This is going to go up 4 spaces, unless if we take care of, say, this mission up here in the top. I don't know. Right now we're in green, so this one's easily doable. This says success. Each hero trains a teamwork symbol, and then one hero draws a mutant card. That's actually a really nice success. It's not too hard to accomplish for one hero or 2 heroes. Doing the Mutant Menace story thing, I think that might be a good focus for us too. We can also go to one of these locations and just reveal it as well.
Yeah.
But we kind of don't want to do that unless if you really, really want to find something nasty per se.
Well, and because sometimes I think, isn't there like bonuses if there's to certain... No. That's if certain ones come out first.
Yeah, and really you want to do these missions to kind of get their success, because their success rewards are actually pretty good.
Yeah. What is the reward on ours again?
Each hero gets one of these teamwork tokens that you can spend.
Okay.
So we would get 4 in total teamwork tokens across our characters.
So I'm kind of thinking that maybe Wolverine to where the Sentinel is, because that he's pretty good at attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowcat, I don't know. I could see it going in either way. Do you have any preferences on yours?
No, I was thinking because we don't want to assign too many people to a mission, because if we complete the mission before every hero gets a chance, then it's kind of wasted.
Yeah.
I think we might be able to do a 2 and 2.
That's what I was thinking.
I think we can do a 2 and 2. So he needs lots of attack.
You know what? So
X23 would be really good for over here because she also rolls blue dice that need those teamwork symbols that we need as well.
Okay. Perfect. And then Shadowcat and
Forge to the other one
can go to the other. And we might as well just switch our dice, right? Like do our assists, our team ups.
Okay, so I spent a lot of time because in my original playthrough, I had to look up the assisting thing. This is actually really, really quite weird. And I had to turn to BGG for because there's some weird rules around assisting that the rule book isn't very clear on. And so how I kind of understood it, and this was kind of like an official ruling, that was that as of right now, we don't have assist cards beside us. We have our assist cards, but whoever becomes the active hero, anybody at that location, we can assist them. So say, hey, I want Forge. I really want Forge to have his dice instead of Shadowcat's dice. So Forge could be like this. So then Forge's assist card has been used, and it can't be passed to somebody else for the round. It doesn't make any sense to do it that way because you do really kind of want the abilities.
Yeah.
You do want the extra abilities. So it would make sense that, hey, Forge and Shadowcat would Forge and Shadowcat here would actually get trade assist abilities so that they can actually activate their thingamajiggers. And then it would also make sense for X-23 and Wolverine to switch assist abilities as well. Technically, you don't do that until you activate the character, but hey, that's the way it's going to go.
It barely makes any difference, right?
In this situation, yes. Once you assign, say, 3 heroes to a location, it may make a difference.
Well, yeah. And then also, if we get to the final battle, right? That could be pretty big too. Or if we have all 4 in a single location or whatever it is, more people in one place.
Yeah. In this case, 2 and 2, it's kind of simple to just kind of trade them. All right, who are we activating first?
Let's start with the continent, I think.
All right. So, Forge or Shadowcat? I'll go Forge. Let's see what Forge can do.
Yeah.
So Forge is going to assemble 4 blue dice, 1 yellow,
and that's
1 red.
Good because my Shadowcat's ability should be pretty good at cleaning up if you don't get everything.
And Forge's ability here, after assembling my dice pool, I may replace one of these dice. And with a red or a yellow one. I'm going to actually take one of the blue ones, and I'm going to switch it with a red one because it does need some attack in there. So I'm just going to do it that way. And then here we go. I'm going to roll up the dice. Shadowcat's assist ability says I may ignore all damage requirements, but this one doesn't. In the green zone, doesn't have any take damage requirements. So here we go. Okay. So I didn't get a whole heck of a lot. I did get 1 X symbol that I can use. But I didn't roll. Oh, I did get a 2 damage. So I can use a 2 damage. And, I did get a gene. But I do need another damage and another X symbol. So now there's these symbols on the side. They're the Magneto's helmet symbol. And what we have to pay attention to is if on that current mission there's a Magneto, I think it's a villain symbol. If I choose to re-roll this, sometimes something bad will happen to us. But there's
Sentinel right now has one.
Sentinel, so it says suffer 1 damage for each yellow dice in your pool. So if I chose to re-roll this, I would actually have to take a damage based on how many yellow dice. But since this one, I can actually re-roll them freely because this one has no threat. So here's second roll. Only 1 damage. Let's do it again. Last roll. Oh, I got another X symbol. So I completed 2 of the 3 lines. So I can take these all off. And they have these little tokens. Where did I put them? They're over here. They have these little tokens to show, okay, I completed this line and I completed this line.
Sweet. So all I have to do...
All you have to do is get 2 damage and a mutant symbol.
Okay. So I've got my 6 dice, right? Red, red, yellow, blue, red, blue. So 3 reds, 2 blues, 1 yellow. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, no excitement there for you guys to see it, but what do I need? What's the damage on that?
2.
I think I got it.
A 2 and
I got a 3, 2, 2, 2, and then Magneto and the genetic, the power.
Right on.
So I definitely have enough.
Okay. So we would call that
1 roll.
We would call that mission a success. We would return to the X-Jet, and it says each hero trains 1 teamwork token. So Shadowcat's going to get a teamwork token, and Forge is going to get a teamwork token.
Perfect.
And we can use those as a teamwork symbol in the future. And we'll put this in our success pile. I'll just kind of put that over here. There's a success pile. And this doesn't get revealed right away. At the next round, at the start of the next round, we will reveal another location.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you had the ability to, after assembling your dice pool, you could have traded out a dice.
Yeah.
But... Okay, so now we're on to the damage dealers. We got Wolverine and X-23. Here goes X-23. We need 3 reds and 3 blues. And after you complete your mission, you may heal a damage. Well, I don't have to take any damage this mission. And after assembling your dice pool, you may train 1 damage token. So that's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, you might as well do that, huh?
May as well. So I'll train, which means it gets me 1 of these tokens, which I am going to need to use it because we have to deal lots of damage up here. 3 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, 2 damage. All right, so here we go. X-23, roll number 1. Oh my gosh, I got so many Magneto heads.
Wow.
I got 3 Magneto heads.
Yeah.
But she can heal after the mission is completed. So I could end up taking some damage.
And you don't have to assign the dice until, because there's different options here, right? Like it would be nice to take out that Sentinel, but and actually don't we have to take out the Sentinel first?
It's attached to the mission. So I think we have to complete all of it at the same time.
So if we don't complete the Sentinel, we don't complete the mission at all.
I am just going to double check that on Sentinels because I was playing it the other night that I actually had to complete the Sentinel at the same time as the... Sentinels are a special kind of threat cards that are attached to a face-up mission and makes them more dangerous. After drawing a Sentinel, attach the Sentinel to face-up mission and that best matches its target and does not already have a Sentinel. Only 1 Sentinel per mission. While a Sentinel is attached to a mission, the Sentinel adds its villainy effect to that mission. Sentinels also have 1 or more icons. And a mission with a Sentinel next to it cannot be completed until... we do have to discard the Sentinel first. We do.
Yeah.
So
I would have gone first if I remembered that, because I have more red dice and
you have 1 more red dice.
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but also the ability to reroll X but you have the token.
But with my token, I have the 4 damage, and I just need to roll 2 more damage. So I'm gonna need to take some damage in order to reroll these. These Magneto heads, unless if I really chance it, because this blue dice only 1 face has 2 damage on it. I would want to reroll
Yeah.
one of these Magneto heads. Maybe I'll just reroll one Magneto head. So I'll take... Oh, wait, there's no yellow damage. There's no yellow dice in my dice pool. It says suffer 1 damage for each yellow die in your pool. I have no.
Perfect.
So I'll suffer no
reroll them all.
damage.
You're invincible.
I am invincible. Whoops, that was it. So there we go. I did get a 2. So I have 4 to that. So I do have these.
Is that other red one a 2 as well?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I will. So I have another.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So I have a 2. I have a 3. And I have a 3 and a. I have a 3 and a mutant icon. So I actually completed.
Nice.
So I can take out the Sentinel. Bada bing,
You
bada
could
boom.
use that other 2 and keep the training token, right? Because you don't have to discard the training token. You could collect that instead. Just save it for later, right?
Oh. So yeah, stack 2, 2 and that.
Yeah.
That works. Perfect.
Because then you'll, for later, right? Wink.
Yeah. Wink, wink. Okay, so this will get shuffled back into the Sentinel deck.
Perfect. And I don't have any yellow dice either, so I can just roll now, right? And I need a 3 attack and 1 X.
Yeah, because I completed one of those.
I got, I've got 2, 2, and an X. So,
perfect.
bam. Those.
Awesome. So these are done. This mission is going to succeed. And it will say down at the very bottom here, success, put the Sentinel Threat 04A card into play and place this card under the plot. And so the plot here is this Rise of the Sentinels card. I'll put it underneath there. And I need 04A. There it is. The Sentinel Threat. So it says here, X-Men, Bolivar Trask thinks all mutants are a problem and his Sentinels are the solution. Put Inspect Sentinel 05A into play. During play, when you shuffle a Sentinel into the Sentinel deck, place a star, say a success on this card. End of round, if there's a number of successes on this card equal to at least the player count, flip this card. Otherwise, draw a Sentinel from the Sentinel deck. So we have to get some Sentinels in here. And I have to grab that 05A card. There it is. So Inspect Sentinel. All right, and so it says here, success. Each hero trains, including heroes not at this mission, then place this card under the plot. So we can do this. We can complete this mission, and then we get some training tokens. Now, but after that, though, we have to, because we're all back at the X-Jet. This is the end of the round.
Yeah.
So the end of the round here says, so we do have to, we did the mission phase, now we're in the threat phase. Raise the threat by a number of exclamation points. Well, we don't have any exclamation points out there right now, do we?
Woot.
Because we are awesome. Then flip missions based on player count. We are 3 to 4 heroes, so we have to select one of these to reveal. Which one do we want to reveal?
Let's do. I don't. Yeah, I've picked. You can pick one.
Let's do North America. See what's happening in North America here. Young Mutant. So there's our thing here. Each hero heals 1 damage. 1 hero draws a mutant. Failure, just raise the threat by 1. So we'll put that into play there. And draw and resolve a threat card. So since we're in the green zone still, we'll draw and resolve this. Clever diversion. The the text made it look like an A. I'm like, what the heck is that word? But it says diversion.
Oh,
If
okay.
you can kind of see that the R looks like an A.
Oh, it totally does. Yeah.
What a bad font choice, but hey.
Deviation. Deviation.
Deviation. Replace a story mission with the top card of the villain deck. Face up. If you cannot replace a story mission, replace any face-up mission instead. If there are 3 or more heroes, flip a face-down mission face up. So we actually can't take care of our story mission just right now because we get the top of this villainy deck, which is always some iconic bad guy from across the X-Men stories. And I'll just give them a quick shuffle here and see who we end up getting. Just tell me to stop anytime and I'll stop shuffling. Okay. And so the top one is going to be Lady Deathstrike. Of course, because we got X-23 and Wolverine in play.
Yeah, that's very fitting.
Perfect. Has the Magneto helmet effect. Discard 1 red or suffer 2 damage. Ooh, so that's going to go on top of our story mission. So we can't advance the story mission until we get rid of Lady Deathstrike.
Now,
and we have to flip up one of these other face down missions.
Oh, because of her?
No, because of the clever diversion.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
If there are 3 or more heroes, which we're playing with 4, flip a face down mission card face up.
All right.
Which one should we flip up? You pick this time.
Let's do South America.
South America it is, and hostage situation. So this one has a arrow on the over here, which means we have to succeed these top to bottom. We have to succeed them top to bottom. Flip. If an avalanche is not completed, raise. If avalanche is not completed, raise threat by 1. Oh.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
We don't have avalanche completed, do we?
No, so that puts us into the yellow, which is going to make that North America one harder.
It does.
Oof. That's
okay. Okay.
I was going to say that I think that Shadowcat could have taken North America by herself.
You think so?
Not now, but she could have.
Yeah.
So I do actually think though that Shadowcat should go there because her ability, her assist ability.
Yeah. So we can put that there. Whoever goes with Shadowcat gets a really nice ability because it says you may ignore the damage. So there's the damage icon there. Can ignore the damage requirements, which this is the only one so far. Who can go? Somebody who has blue. Forge has blue.
Do we do the same team up? This is what I ran into sometimes, is that a lot of the times in these like 4-player games, you end up teaming up the same ones over and over again.
Because they're just so good together?
Yeah, like sometimes it just makes sense. They fit together. They complement each other.
Yeah. And Shadowcat and Forge each have their team tokens with them so that we can complete those team tokens actually that much easier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That much easier. Or do we need those team tokens for over here? Lady Deathstrike is going to be a problem.
I think we should probably focus on Lady Deathstrike first because she's going to add 2 threat.
Yeah.
And the other is only going to add the 1. So maybe
do you think Logan and X-23 will be able to get Lady Deathstrike?
I don't know. I think so. I think we have to try it, right?
I guess so.
Well, how many is it? There's 9 different things.
There's 2 damage, mutant icon, 3 damage, 2 mutant icons, and then 4 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, that you're going to at least be able to train I think Wolverine should probably go first, maybe.
Yeah, because Wolverine can reroll any once per round. He can reroll any number of mutant and teamwork icons if he gets them.
Yeah.
And then if we give him the X-23 assist ability, which we will, you can turn one die showing a teamwork icon into a damage icon. I like that.
Okay.
So we'll give X-23 Wolverine, and then the same. Well, it's literally the same thing we did last time.
Yep.
Whoa, boy, camera going everywhere.
Whoa. I think maybe Forge should go. Well, which one do you want to resolve first?
I don't think it. Really matters. No, I don't think it really matters. So we could actually have. I'm going to try Forge.
Perfect.
I will. Try
I think
Forge.
Forge should go first because of the ability, right? So that you can just knock that top one out.
And then a yellow, red. Do I want to change out any of these?
Can you change out any? Like
I can change. I can. After assembling my dice pool, I may replace one blue dice with a yellow or a red.
Oh, okay. I think blue's probably what you need more of.
More of?
Well, no, because you only need the one. Yeah, switch out a blue for a yellow or a red to increase your chances of getting a power, right? Or a fight.
Yeah, I'll give him a yellow. And let's see what happens.
That seems good. Oop.
All right.
Hey.
Okay, so not as much damage as I was hoping. But I did get a couple X's. Boom, boom, like that.
Oh, yeah, we have to do the oof. Okay.
I do have that. Well, I can complete 2 rows. I can complete 2 rows like this. Whoops. Oh, yeah, but I would have to spend my token.
Do the top one instead, right? Because then you can ignore the
I can ignore the
one.
damage.
Yeah, and I can't ignore that.
Yeah,
so
I think that works.
Perfect.
I think that works because I can ignore the damage from Shadowcat's ability here. So I'll complete the first 2 lines of that. So now it will be Shadowcat's turn to get 2 damage, a mutant, and a teamwork.
Okay, so I've got 3 red, a yellow, 2 blue. I can switch things, can I switch any die?
After assembling your dice pool, you may replace 1 blue dice with a yellow.
Which is what I need. That would help, actually, because yellow is the genetics. They call it power. I don't know why they don't call it like the X gene or something, right? Like,
yeah. Why don't they do that?
Yeah. One complaint about this game. No. All right, here we go. I've got a 3 fight, and I rolled no genes. So I do have 2 Magneto helmets, villain symbols, but there's no nothing there, right?
Yeah.
Like
and it says once per round you may spend a die to satisfy one requirement of the color of the matches the threat track.
Oh, I do have an X. Oh, but I can fill that one, so I don't need to. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just re-roll all of them. Oh my gosh, nothing again. I need the mutant gene. I need the power.
Oh,
okay,
no.
One last roll.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, my red die got it. All right, perfect. I got my red die is the mutant symbol, the gene symbol, and then I also got an X, so I don't even need. I'm gonna use that to satisfy it anyway.
Perfect.
I don't need no abilities. So we did it. Whew, okay. That was intense.
And so success here says each hero heals 1 damage, and one of these heroes can draw a mutant card.
Ooh. Do you want it? You can go for it.
Let's grab the mutant card here. We will grab Forge. We'll take Cecilia Reyes. During the deployment phase, you may discard Cecilia Reyes to heal 3 damage from any hero.
Wow. That's a really good one to have at the start.
Yeah. So I'll just put her on top here since I already know what his ability is. Okay, so now we're trying to take out Lady Deathstrike here.
Yeah. And I think Wolverine should probably start this one.
Go for it.
Because you got the power tokens, right? So I think
I have a power token, yep.
Yeah, you can be a little more flexible. So 4 red, 2 blue. You may turn 1 die, showing an X into a... Okay, I don't need that. All right, let's roll. All right, I've got a 3, a 2, and a 2. And then I have an X and a Gene. And then I've got 1 villain symbol.
Okay, the villain symbol says discard. If you choose to roll, only if you choose to re-roll it, you'd have to discard a red dice or take 2 damage.
Okay.
And you can change your X, since we don't need X symbols. You can change the X symbol into damage result from X-23's assist ability.
Yeah. Okay. Do we need... Yeah, we don't need any X, so I can change that to a... Well...
You just change that to whatever... What
so
color?
I can change it to a 2, right? It doesn't specify that it has to be...
Yeah, what color dice it was?
Blue.
Yeah, so you can just change it right to a 2.
Yeah. So now I have 3, 2, 2 damage, and then 1 gene. 1,
So you can take out...
Power.
So 2, 2, and a gene can take out the top requirement.
2, 2, and a gene can?
2, 2, and a gene can take out the top requirement.
Yeah, I think do that. And then I've got a 3 and a 2, and then the blue symbol. Oh, man. I could just take the 2 damage, and then we just got Cecilia, and she can heal
3 damage from any hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well see if we can try to complete a second row.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. Just re-rolling 1 die, hoping for a gene. I got an X symbol, which means I can just re-roll that freely. So I'm using my free re-roll.
Okay.
And I got a 1 damage. Okay, so now my final roll.
Oh, I got it!
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Of course you did. Wink!
Oh, wait, no. What did I need?
Oh,
no. I would need 2. I would have needed 2
gene symbols.
Gene symbols, or what's the other one? A 2 attack?
A 4, 3, and a 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I messed that up. I totally... Oh, you know what, though? Maybe it would be easier. It's going to be easier. So I do have 2... I have my dice here. What's the middle one?
3 damage, a gene, and a gene.
Okay, so I do have that. Instead of completing the top one. Because I haven't finished my turn, right?
Okay.
Like, so
yeah.
Technically, you assign them at the end, right?
Yes.
And then I have 2, 2, and 2 damage. So nothing there, but I should have re-rolled those if I had realized. I didn't realize how
it needed 2
much damage the bottom was.
Okay.
Or that I needed 2, yeah, because technically I didn't need I only needed to keep 1 of my red dice to satisfy that middle one and go for the genes.
Correct.
Because there was no way I could complete the bottom one, but you might be able to complete both of them. I hope so.
Or else we fail and each hero would suffer 2 damage.
Yeah, which I did take 2 damage, right? So
okay,
2 damage.
So you just completed the top row?
Middle.
You completed the middle row. Okay.
Yeah.
You completed the middle.
Because I think the middle will be harder than the top with our dice.
And I do
we
have,
don't have any yellow.
And X-23 does have a 2 damage token.
Yeah. So.
All right. Okay, let's try this. X-23. 3 red and 3 blue. After this mission, after assembling your dice pool, you may... I already have a... With Wolverine's thing, you can always get a 2 damage icon. So I could have just spent it because I always get
that's
one.
right. You can't have more than one.
No. So...
Although I guess if she didn't team up with him, then it would have been nice, right? Like, so.
Okay, let's try this out. Oh gosh, they all got stuck in the back here. A 2 damage, a 2 damage, a 2 damage, a 2 damage, and an X symbol, and another 1 damage. So I think these 2 damages I can keep around because that's the best that I can do with those ones.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And then I should just reroll because I need big damages. Or I should keep one of the 2 damages around, I guess. Because I can spend this 2 thing here.
To make it
Make it a 4. And then I just need... I need a Jean and then 2 3s. Not asking much.
Yeah, easy, right? Should be super easy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Second roll. Oh, I got a Jean.
Oh my gosh. That's great. Okay.
And then I got a 2 damage. Which...
So what do you need now?
Okay, wait. So these ones can go up there. I got a 4 damage. Oh, no. I need 2 3s, though.
Oh,
I need
no.
2 3 damages.
So it's not going to be possible.
Well, there's a 1 out of 36 chance that it's going to happen.
Oh, you need 1 more 3. Okay, yeah.
No, this is a 2. I pulled that one out of the tray. There's only 1 3 damage side on each of these, so to get a pair of those, it's going to be a 1 out of 36 chance of it actually happening.
Oh, I see. Okay. Because it's a 4-3-3.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 4-3-3. Oof. Or do I roll the other red dice as well?
I know, because that's a 2. I mean...
Like, that's a guaranteed 4 right there for us.
Yeah, but it could turn into a 3, but the other 2 have to be both 3s. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I part of me thinks you could just re-roll. You could. I don't know. That's on you.
It's on me. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna roll these.
I should have pulled out the villain card so I could actually see the requirements better, because I can't see the numbers, right? So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the camera's not focused in on it quite well enough.
That's okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna do that for the future one.
Here they go. I got a Magneto.
Oh well,
head
that's a
and
Magneto.
So yep. So we only got 1 more, and so this was an unsuccessful mission. So these guys are going to come back. Unsuccessful. Each of those heroes will take 2 damage. So X-23 takes 2 damage, and Wolverine takes 2 damage.
So I'm at 2 health left.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to put damage tokens on you last time.
When I re-rolled the Magneto helmet. All right.
Which, in this game, if he takes enough damage, he's eliminated from the game, but Riley would actually get to take another hero.
Yeah, unless we're in the showdown.
If we're in the finale. If we're in the finale, that doesn't get to happen.
Yeah.
That doesn't get to happen. So, alrighty. So, I didn't actually end up spending my 2 damage token. And that was a failure. So, these guys will come back. And I think those successes stick around for us.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah?
I think that those successes complete.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yep. So, Alrighty, so now we're at since all of our heroes are at the X-Jet, where's my little end of round reference card here? Threat phase. Raise threat by the number of exclamation points. We've got 3 of them.
Oh, that's bad.
That bad. That's very bad.
It's bad.
Flip missions based on the number of heroes. We're 3 to 4 heroes, so we got to flip over one of the new missions. I guess I get to choose this time. Let's go North America again. Ooh, it's the Blob.
Ooh, okay.
The Blob is
That's
here.
not too bad.
He's not too terribly bad. It's just annoying that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
And then we draw and resolve a threat card. And so since we're in yellow, we'll draw and resolve a yellow threat, which are quite a bit worse than the green ones. Exhaust all mutants and positive bonds. They cannot be readied this round. If there are 4 or more heroes, draw another threat card.
So that could have been worse, but also it might still be worse.
Yeah, so exhaust all mutants and positive. So we can't use Cecilia Reyes this turn.
Oof.
And we have to draw another threat card, which this one is a Sentinel.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Targets the mission with the most success tokens on it, which is which is our Lady Deathstrike mission.
Oh.
So we can't attempt Lady Deathstrike until we get rid of that Sentinel. Which at least his Magneto ability, though, is break a bond, and we haven't gotten any bonds yet in this game.
Yeah.
And I guess it's also worth mentioning, too, there are these 3 locations on the side over here that are always in play. That means you're not going to one of the main missions to get good things, but they do have things like heal 2 damage and then gain a token of our choice. We have heal 2 damage, then return any number of completed villain missions to the box, reduce the threat by the total number of exclamation points, which would be good if we can get that Lady Deathstrike out of there. And then there's also Cerebro, heal 3 damage. Then if you are the first hero to deploy here, reveal the top card of any face-down continent. Place that card face down on the top or the bottom so we could take a look at what's actually coming up. Yeah. Okay.
Woo. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I'm kind of thinking that maybe Wolverine needs to go heal, but I could push it, worst case, Wolverine dies and he'll be out of the game.
But Wolverine can't die. I think they call it knocked out.
Okay, he gets knocked
out so that he's kind of not around for a while.
Like we could just send Wolverine and X-23 to go finish off. I'm sure that now Wolverine could focus and just get that one done. Or even X-23, right? Like not having either one of us, I think, could do that together.
Oh yeah. And then Shadowcat and Forge maybe taking on the Blob.
Yeah.
Because because the success there is you get the train for a token, so we could use their X tokens to complete the things.
We did not choose anyone with yellows, really. Oh my gosh, yeah, yellows are going to be our the bane of our existence. So probably when we get a choice to train,
we're going to take those mutant icons or those gene icons.
Yeah.
Okay, so X-20, so the usual suspects. Oh wait, I guess I forgot to do the during play when you shuffle a Sentinel back into the Sentinel deck. Oh right, we haven't defeated any Sentinels. We have to defeat 4 Sentinels to get that to flip over. Okay. Whoa boy, I keep hitting things for some odd reason today. How how do we? Oh, right. If the number of stars on this card is at least, flip this card. Otherwise, we need to draw a Sentinel card as well from the Sentinel deck. From the, because that one came out from the threat deck. We actually have to also bring one out from the Sentinel deck, which is a green one. That's okay.
Wait, why do we have to?
It's from the Sentinel threat card. It says at the end of the round, if the number of successes on this card is at least the number of heroes, flip the card. Otherwise, draw a Sentinel from the Sentinel deck.
Oh, otherwise. Okay, yeah.
So we have to go.
Hopefully,
which one has the most objectives?
well, they're tied, right?
Yeah.
So we get to choose.
So
Right? Is that right?
Yeah. So it's either this one or this one.
So probably Blob, because we want to take out Blob anyways, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it has mutant, like gene icons on it.
Oh gosh. Oh no. But because of Forge, he can switch out for yellow dice. So
that's true.
That's
true.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll put Sentinel on Blob first.
Perfect.
I don't know how to do this. I don't ever know how to attach them to the.
I think covering it's fine because once you finish it, right, you'll discard it. So
yeah,
that's fine by me. And we know who we're sending there. Like,
yeah,
we're keeping the same team, right?
I think so. So we'll keep those over here. These folks are coming over here. And so we don't have to do any tradesies of anythings. So here we go. Yep. I'll do Forge first.
Okay.
So Forge is the 4 blues and red and a yellow, but I'll trade 1 blue for a yellow. And I'll roll these 6 dice into the tower.
Ooh.
Oof. Oh,
wow.
That wasn't fantastic.
What's his attack that he needs?
1. So I did get the 1
and 2 DNA.
Genes. So that takes care of the Sentinel. So this is going to get shuffled into the Sentinel deck, and so it gets a success token for Sentinel threat.
And now that's gone, so you can re-roll those other ones, right? Like, or does it have? Does it technically stay in play?
There's still something on Blob.
Oh no! What does Blob say?
Well, I guess I keep forgetting this. Let's just take a look here. Does the Sentinel go away right away, or is that at the clear objectives?
That's a good question. It seems like it might be complete objectives, but I don't know. Rule book reading.
Rule book
That's
time.
what we're doing. Let's see.
Once have 1 or more. I'm oh boy, showdowns, check outcomes.
Yeah, where's the Sentinels? Okay.
This is one thing about this game is that the rulebook could have been better.
Yeah. So it says each Sentinel has an objective on it. When the active hero at the Sentinel's mission is completing objectives, they may complete the Sentinel's objective as if it were one of the missions. After completing the Sentinels, it's discarded.
Okay.
So I take that.
When a Sentinel is
yeah.
Oh,
look at.
Yeah, because I guess it's not at. Yeah, okay, we can complete it. I'm gonna say that we complete it. I shuffle him in, and now he's not in there. So now, Magneto Heads is discarding. You have to discard a dice to re-roll.
Oh man, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad because I can try to get, like, say, one of those X symbols or something like that, or I can discard one of the blue dice and just try to get a gene symbol, which I did get a gene symbol and an X symbol.
Ooh, so you do.
I get
have
the
one
bottom.
completed.
I get the bottom. It doesn't get me. I don't get to use this token, but at least we got one of those.
It might be more exciting for you. Like, it might be more exciting for you to roll the dice for me. I realize that is like for viewers, right? Like,
we can
probably should have had you do it the whole time. As fun as it is for me to roll dice, I think it's more exciting for viewers to see it happen. So,
and it's like, did he get it? Did he get it? He's like, I did get it.
yeah, I did definitely.
Wink.
I know that's what it felt like last time because I was like, it just like, oh my gosh, I got a power one on there. And I was like,
and we don't have a top-down camera in Riley's little studio there, so we can't grab that shot. I can roll the dice for you if you want.
Yeah, let's do that so that one, people don't question my integrity.
Okay.
But two, also, I think it's more entertaining to actually see the dice rolled and everything. So,
okay. Forge completed his turn.
Then I've got 3 red, 1 yellow,
2 blues,
2 blue, and then switch out a blue for a yellow.
Blue for a yellow.
So 2 yellow, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and there are no yellow requirements on this mission, so you can't use her ability. Oh gosh. Okay, so that was a 2 damage that got rolled. You did get a one of the symbols, and you did get an X symbol.
Great. Okay. Yeah, re-roll them.
You did get a Magneto head, so if you want to re-roll the Magneto head, we have to discard a die.
Let's.
Well, that's the one.
Well, actually, that is. Yeah, let's discard a red.
Okay. To re-roll
Yeah,
it.
I think that's a good call.
So you got another one, and you got another X, so you did complete it.
Done. Cool.
Awesome.
Didn't even have to use the ability.
Okay, so
what's our reward?
we each get to train a token, so we could discard these ones and grab those.
Can you only have one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so let's train in the power, right?
Oh my gosh, I can't even grab them. There they are. Okay, we'll grab those ones instead, and then Blob can go into our success pile.
Yay!
Not that. Okay.
So probably have X-23 go first to take out the Sentinel, because I have higher damage than you.
Okay. Okay. So X-23 grabs 3 reds.
Or you do have you have the training token of 2 damage, which
I do, but I don't roll as many reds.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go this way.
Yeah. And then you have...
And I'll be able to re-roll X's and powers, so...
You can roll... Yeah. So let's just go with it. I'll try to take out the Sentinel first. Whoops, don't want that yellow one in there.
I mean, you do want it in there, but...
Okay, not the best. I did get the X symbol, and I did get 2... I will use the 2 damage token. Oh wait, I didn't get. Oh, I did get 3. But
you could.
Yeah, you just do it that way.
Okay, perfect.
I'll use those to discard that Sentinel, which gets us another success token.
Success.
This gets shuffled into this big old mess.
We're halfway done with this objective.
And I can... Well, can I re-roll? But I would have to discard 1 red dice or suffer 2 damage.
And it's impossible in either way, right? Because the max you could get is a 3, 2, and a 2.
Yeah. So I guess I am... Yeah, I guess I'm done. Because I don't want to re-roll that. Because even if I did re-roll it, I would get rid of that, and I can't... I would only have 2 dice. So X-23 is done. So now you can go ahead.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do Wolverine, which is 4 reds.
Yeah.
2 blues. And then, here we go.
Okay, so let's switch that X to. Oh wait. Actually, let's hold off on doing that. What are they? Sorry, is that two threes?
So you got. Whoops, I can get rid of these now. Yes, you got 2 3s.
Ooh. Well, yeah, let's just re-roll the. Wait. Oh, you know what? I'll use my ability right now to re-roll those ones. So
yeah,
this doesn't count as a roll.
Yeah, this one doesn't count as a because you can re-roll any number of gene
or
X's.
Oh wait, no, I can do both, right? Like
yeah,
I can combine them.
Yeah, showing genes or X's. So this is your free re-roll.
Hey.
You got a 2 there.
Oh no. Okay, so then the other one is to discard a red, right? Or that's the. Oh wait, yeah. Discard one red die or suffer 2 damage. Okay, so I'll discard the red die to re-roll the other blue die.
Okay. Discard this one to roll this one because you just need 1 more damage.
Yeah, so we're rolling both of them.
Well, this is another Magneto head.
Right. Yes. So I'm discarding 1 red, which I'm discarding the red Magneto one so that I don't have to use it, so that I can use the blue one.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Because if I get an X, oh good. Oh,
and you got it.
Even if I got an X, I could have used your power to boost it.
Yeah. So 4, 3, and a 2. So Lady Deathstrike is gone. Okay. 1 hero forms a bond, and
actually 4, 3, and 3. But I have the damage die in there that's blue too. So
oh yeah, never mind. Yes.
Either way, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't want to get called out again after
there we go.
Tomorrow.
There we go. Got them all in there. Okay, so 1 hero forms a bond. Each hero trains damage. So we each get a damage token, which is
and we get a bond. Is that what it said?
It says 1 hero can form a bond.
1 hero.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that's kind of beneficial for both of us. So.
Okay, so I got the bond deck shuffled here. So we draw the bottom one, which is friendship. So now I gotta find the other friendship card in here. There we go. So I guess X-23 or Wolverine will gain friendship, and if you and the other friendship hero are on the same mission, which they often seem to be while you are the active hero, you may exhaust this card to reroll up to 2 of your dice, ignoring Magneto effects.
That's very nice. Do we want to just keep it X-23 and Wolverine together? Like,
sure,
we both get the friendship.
Sure.
Oh, and that's cute. You know, with the Logan and X-23.
Logan and X-23 are friends.
Friends?
Who, me?
Oh my goodness. Oh, whatever. Have you watched The Last of Us?
I did. I just finished it last night.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah. I love the whole series. I think there was some things that a couple small missteps, but overall still an amazing series.
Oh, it was fantastic. I did love it. I absolutely thought the thing was so good, and I never played the video game. I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what the pacing is like or anything like that. So I thought they did really, really, really well. The last episode could have, they could have spent an extra few minutes doing something. I don't know what, but I have no idea what the story is supposed to do.
I think I can say this without spoiling anything. But this would be my pitch, is just give us like a 30-minute, how would I say, a 30-minute flashback of a certain character's journey. If you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. I do know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Like, I think that would have enhanced the ending and made that episode feel longer, right? Like the finale was the shortest episode of the whole series. Boo. Like, who does that? Who makes their last episode of the season the shortest? Garbage, man.
I get you. I know exactly what you're saying.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. I brought that up because the Logan movie is kind of similar to The Last of Us in a way, where you got this older, rough gentleman who is who's taking, transporting a little girl.
Yep.
And they form bonds together. Yeah, like anyway, that's what a tie-in. Sorry.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I had no idea where this was going, where the story is going, but that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the whole series.
Yeah, I've really loved it. So
And
I actually have a PlayStation. My buddy lent it to me like 2 years ago so that I could play The Last of Us, and I never did.
and it keeps
Instead, I
playing
played
on,
the Spider-Man games.
it keeps playing on the trope too that we're in this apocalypse, but we're not really the zombie creature is usually not the hugest threat. It's humanity itself type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to talk about this off air.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that, like, I've got some.
Overall,
I really liked that, but I need to, like, there's some nuance
I need
to
to get some things off my chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the threat phase. We do have 1 exclamation point up, so that's going to go up by 1 to 10.
Not too
And
bad.
we have to flip over a mission card. You get to choose the mission card this time.
Let's go America again.
Yeah, America.
North America.
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 Crime wave. So we've got some things going on in the crime wave. Flip.
Oh, no.
If misled mutants is not completed. Misled mutants is not completed.
No.
Raise the threat by 1. So we are in the red section.
Oh my gosh, this is not going well.
No.
Every time I choose a continent,
This
it's
is
one of these raise the threats.
C'est la vie, I guess.
Yeah.
What else do we do? What else do we need to do here? We did that. Now we do need to do the draw and resolve the threat card, which we are now in red.
Red.
Setbacks. Discard 1 success from each face-up mission. If there are 3 or more heroes, draw another threat card. Well, we don't have any missions. This is not a mission per se. So we don't have to do that, but we do have to draw another one.
By the way, completing the villain, does that count as completing the mission? Right?
Like Lady Deathstrike?
Yeah, when we've completed Lady Deathstrike, because X-23's ability lets you heal one after you complete a mission.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that is a mission.
Okay.
Didn't catch that.
I wanted to make sure you could heal if we needed.
Absolutely. And the second one we got is a Sentinel.
Hey, okay. That helps us.
Target the thing with the fewest objectives. So that's this one.
Oh, boo.
Boo. Boo this guy. Boo.
I was saying boo earns.
And then, yes, we don't have the number of success tokens on here, so we do have to draw a Sentinel from the Sentinel deck, which is a yellow Sentinel. Target the most objectives.
Oh, well, that's easy. The North America.
Yeah.
That's not great. Oh, no, that sucks.
Well, technically, each of them have 3 objectives.
Oh, I thought it was saying... Okay, yeah. I always figured it to be like the number of icons on there. That's how I
totally could be correct.
I don't know, actually. Your way... That makes a lot of sense to me. I wonder if there's anything in the...
Because I'm pretty sure an objective is just a line. But
I think you're right.
Are you just saying that just because you want it to be that way? Is this confirmation bias?
Definitely. But I don't even know where this would be. Oh, clarifications.
Outcomes. No, check outcomes. Completing objectives. Yeah, one line is an objective, and each of
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what I thought.
each of the single circles are
Wow.
requirements.
Okay, cool. Well, that makes it nice. That's way nicer.
Because we can put them in hostage situation instead of crime wave.
Yeah, and that's way more manageable because then that's, that's 10 dice. If we put it on the other one, it's 12 dice.
Yes.
Yeah. Although, if we do it on the other one, Shadowcat can go to North America and they can ignore the 2 of them. So I guess it equals out to 10.
Well, it's once per turn. Oh, sorry, once per round that she can.
Only once per round.
It's once per round.
No, it says you may ignore all health requirements on her team up.
Oh, the damage icons.
Yeah, the damage icons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's 2 damage icons. Yes.
So if we could. I don't know which one we want to go for. I guess that's the thing.
I'm just making sure we're doing all the things here because we did that. That was the Sentinel. Where's my little round tracker thing, majigger? There it is. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're back at the top here. We're deploying our folks. Do we want to now spend, I think this would come, do we want to spend Cecilia Reyes to heal Wolverine?
Yeah, that would be awesome. So she can be deployed to a different place than Forge, right?
Yeah, this card?
Yeah.
It just says discard this card to heal 3 damage.
Oh, you have to discard it?
Yeah, this card gets discarded to heal 3 damage from any hero.
That makes sense. Yeah, well, either way, so if you do that, I can heal, or I could go to Cerebro. No, sorry. I could go to Xavier's office and we could
lower our threat,
and I can heal 2 damage that way.
Yeah, either way, we can use her, and then you can use that to fully heal.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just an extra one. I don't mind spending it, just because we do want to keep Wolverine healthy.
Okay.
So you want to send Wolverine over to office?
I mean, now I only have 1 damage, though. But I still could.
Lowering the threat by 2 is quite huge.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So
sorry, Wolvie.
So Wolverine's going to go over to the office. He's going to immediately heal 2 damage, and we will get rid of Lady Deathstrike out of the victory pile and decrease the down to 9, which is okay.
Oh yeah, because now those requirements are going to be easier.
Yeah, so now they're not in the reds.
Yeah, so that's nice. All right. I'm good with that.
Takes away Shadowcat's ability. But
on that one, yeah, unless we send her to the top mission.
True.
Which does require quite a bit of blue and
really
not much.
If we get rid of these 2 Sentinels, we will be advancing the story mission. Because we will have 4 Sentinel successes at the end of the round. And at the end of the round, we'll get to flip that over.
Oh, so are you saying we could fail the mission, but still beat the Sentinel?
Yeah.
And then we at least complete the objective.
Yeah, because the failure on this one says raise threat by 1 or 1 hero suffers 2 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. Let's do it.
Okay. Like I'm saying, we could probably still... This one... Who are we going to send up here? We said maybe... Because this Sentinel's got 5 damage. 5 damage, a Gene, and a X.
Huh.
And then who's going to come over here? Because, again, yellows.
I think so. Shadowcat should definitely go up there
to the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I actually? No, because I have to spend a die to. Oh, dang it! Oh, if there was one less icon, it could be possible for me to clear it by myself, but it is. But that would be very tricky too. So,
Yeah.
I feel like. Oh no, Forge actually might be better to go down below, huh?
With all of his blue dice.
Because he can get more yellow.
Well, okay, because if we're gonna split them up, we're gonna be doing different assisting abilities too.
Yeah.
So we'll just gotta do this. All right, because Wolverine is all by himself, so Wolverine's assist ability is really not into play right now because he's not on a mission.
He's all rested up.
I
kind of think that Forge might be better going to the Sentinel, taking on the Sentinel alone. Ooh, but he's got 5 health. Everybody's got 5 health, so.
Yeah, because if we want extra X icons for Shadowcat, she can just have her own assist card. She doesn't get her ability, but she gets more blue dice.
Oh, what's the failure on that one? On the
story?
That one. Yeah, on the story.
There's no effect.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, put X-23 and Forge at the bottom one. Yeah, definitely do that, right?
Yeah, because this one, if it's a success, we get to train things.
Yeah, but if it's a failure, if there's no effect,
and get to put that card underneath the plot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, okay, so X-23 and Forge can swap assist cards, and Shadowcat will just get her own. She doesn't get her ability, but she'll get her dice.
Sounds good.
Huh. Yeah, she's not going to be able to complete that one, but she'll at least get the Sentinel. Yeah. Hopefully she gets the Sentinel.
Oh, boy. It would be embarrassing if she didn't. We'll see. Right. I mean, it could happen. It's a dice chucker.
Who are we doing first?
I like doing the continents first and then the story.
Okay. So
that's how
let's go with Forge first. So Forge has got 3 blue dice, 2 reds, and a yellow. After assembling my pool, I can replace. Do I want to replace? Do I need to replace? Do I need to replace this time around? I don't know. Let's go with...
Oh, yeah, because you're trained in...
Yeah.
The yellow, so...
No, I'll just roll them as is.
Yeah, because the blue can be turned into
damage if we need.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 2 damage. I got that. So I got the Sentinel.
Perfect.
So I got the Sentinel. Boom. Let's discard him. So he'll go into the Sentinel deck, which we get another success token on that thing.
Yes.
So I'll shuffle that in a little bit. So these ones have been used for sure.
Ooh, and you have an X.
Okay, and then, yes, I do have an X and a 1 damage. Oh, and there's no Magneto things, so I can just re-roll these ones. Because I'll keep that. I'll keep one of the X's around.
Yeah, and we have to do this in order, right? So. Ooh, no.
Well, I guess I gotta re-roll them. Gotta get that second X. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, and did you get the damage too?
I did, but we don't need it because it's not, the threat's not in the red anymore.
No, I mean for the second objective. Is that enough to finish the second objective too?
No, it's just a 2 damage on that one. I did get one of the 3 damages, but I didn't get the other one.
Oh, what's the second objective's damages?
3 and 3.
Ah, boo.
I know, but I did get the top line. So that just makes that one just that much easier, actually, for X-23.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he
Okay.
completed 2 objectives, so that's a win.
Yeah, one of them being a Sentinel. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do X-23, which is going to grab 3 reds and 3 blues. And what is her thing? She's going to get assisted by... Oh, after assembling the dice pool, you may replace one blue. You can replace one of the blues with a yellow. Which...
Yeah, but you don't need that.
No. So, here we go.
Nice.
Oh, grab them out of here. Oh, not very much damage. Not very much damage at all.
What'd you get? 2, 2, and
I got
1?
2, 2, 1. Yeah. I'll keep one of the X's around.
Yeah, good call.
For that. And then I'll just roll these, I guess, because I want to get as much... Oh, gosh, that was even worse.
Is that the third roll?
No, that was my second.
Okay, good. Whew.
Last roll, though.
Oh,
that was even worse.
Worse. Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Well,
okay. So that mission will end up being a failure at the end. So we won't do that right now, though. So now we go up to Shadowcat.
yes. And she just has her regular pool. So 3 blue, 2 red, 1 yellow.
And we're really just aiming to get rid of that Sentinel. Really.
Yeah, it should be easy. Yeah, there you go. Right?
We don't have enough damage because we need 5 damage. And I got a 2 and a 2.
Oh, okay.
We did get a Gene and an X. Now, what's the Magneto effect there? Each hero at this mission suffers 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, but she has a Gene token.
Yeah, so we could just re-roll that red.
Because she does have the X. We could just re-roll these 2 and see what we
I think we'll get damage on it. Let's do it. Yeah. We don't need to
complete the other one.
No.
Oh, we got a 3 damage.
Perfect. Hey.
So I can replace one of those. So we can do that. 5 damage, that and that. And then, well, we can't get 3.
Oh, I can spend. So that Magneto one, I'm just going to spend it as the yellow requirement for the damage, and then the blue X. And I completed the first objective of the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Because her ability.
So you can spend a die to satisfy the requirement of that matches. Yeah. So they could complete that one and the blue. There we go.
I made that Magneto one useful.
Okay, yeah. And then the Sentinel requirement is done. So that's going to get shuffled in there. This is going to come up here for like that. And yeah, we completed the first line. We completed the first line of that.
I don't know if this one goes away or anything. We'll find out.
It says when this one completes, we get to put this under the plot card.
Yeah.
But to flip this card over at the end of the round.
Oh, okay. So this one might be the more beneficial thing. I don't want to look behind it because I can't remember what it is. Yeah. But like it might have some sort of bonus for us or
yeah, so okay, so at the end of this here, so we are now going to be does threat phase? No, not.
Did you take what was the failure from the continent? That happens first, right?
Okay, so reduce. So if it was a success, no, we didn't succeed. So failure, raise threat by 1, or one hero suffers 2 damage. So I guess X-23 could take 2 damage.
Yeah.
Because Forge seems to be pretty good. This is a Forge takes 2 damage. He's only at He's still at 5.
She self heals though, right? Like if
After
as she completes
missions,
objectives.
yeah. As she completes missions. That's
So
true.
maybe?
So
I don't know.
we'll have her suffer 2 damage. And that's the one. And then the Inspect Sentinels is there's no failure effect.
Yes.
So that's good. Okay, so now we're into the threat phase. We still have 1 icon, so that goes back up to 10. And we will draw. Oh, sorry, we have to flip over a new mission. 1 or 2, left or right. Let's do Europe. We haven't flipped over a Europe card yet. Oof.
Oh no. Is he gonna raise the threat?
If sinking ship is completed, complete 1 objective here. Well,
Oh, okay.
sinking ship has not been completed.
That could have been worse.
It could have been worse. And then we draw and resolve a threat card, which we're in the yellow zone. So at what cost? 1 hero breaks a bond. If a hero has been knocked out during this game, 1 additional hero breaks a bond. If there are 5 or more heroes, okay, we don't have, but we have to break a bond.
Oh my gosh, we never even got to use it.
We didn't. So X-23.
It's because I went and healed. That's why our bond is broken.
So broken bonds are the red side, right?
Yeah.
And so it says.
So we went from friendship to bitterness.
To bitterness. It says, if you are on the same mission together while you are the active hero, you cannot use the other hero's assist ability.
Oh no.
They're just bitter old rivals.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course it's the people like we've been teaming them up, but I guess that kind of is fun though to force us to like maybe not put them on the same missions.
Yeah, mix them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
and
right.
now we are into the deploying phase. Oh, wait.
Well, we get to finish that objective.
Yeah, so over here it says at the end of the round, number of success tokens is equal to at least flip this card. So the card will turn into Assault Sentinel HQ.
Oh,
It's a new mission. Ooh,
All
that's a
right.
lot. That's a lot of stuff happening there. Success at the start of the threat phase, put Master Mold Showdown. So once we complete this one, we're into the showdown. And then draw and attach a Sentinel. Failure, draw and attach a Sentinel to this mission. If it already has a Sentinel, raise the threat by 2. So we kind of want to succeed at this. And we also need to have that Inspect Sentinel. We need to actually complete that one at some point in time. Because it goes underneath the plot.
Yeah, that one should be easy. I could probably just send Shadowcat there alone and she could complete it.
Yeah.
Because then she'll only need 2 X's.
Yes, that's true. So you want to do that? You want to send Shadowcat up there?
I think so. Yeah. Should be a very easy one to do for her.
So do we want to just send 3 people at assault the HQ and just ignore the continents right now? Yeah,
because that'll start the showdown, right?
Which
so
then
if we
then
do
these
that,
then these will go away.
they go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let's hopefully that these 3 ragtags, this ragtag bunch of mutants can help us out.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need to X-23 and we can't use each other's assist abilities, but
no, but
that's fine.
We can do what here? We can do Wolverine can assist.
Probably have him assist Forge, right? That way because he doesn't have a training token, so that'll give him a 2.
Yeah. And then X-23 either has to stay with herself, and then Forge assists Wolverine. Because then otherwise we can't use X-23. Oh, either or. We can't use X-23's
yeah.
ability.
Yeah, which I don't think is probably not too big of a deal.
No.
Well,
X-23's ability is the replacing the X symbol with a damage result.
Maybe we give that one to. Maybe X-23 gets the. Oh no! Either way, we don't have a lot of yellows, so.
No, we don't.
Do we want to deploy to this one? Because if Shadowcat's there, then we can ignore the health requirement, or we could switch. You know what? We could throw Wolverine over on where Shadowcat is instead. It's one thing. I'm sure we can get the. I don't know. It's risky, but.
So like switching around.
Yeah, then we get like full effect. We don't have that thing, and there's 2 less requirements on this now.
Okay, so Wolverine would be
by himself.
And now we can actually do a 3-way swap here. Who would we want to?
Oh wait, well, never. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. It might be better to send X-23 there because she has 3 blue dice, and so she has a higher chance of getting the X's, right?
That is true.
So, my bad. All right.
She has no yellows to get the yellow token.
Yeah, that's the only.
And X-23 has these. Wolverine and X-23 have these 2 tokens to help us out with the damage over there. I think we had it good. I think we had it right.
Yeah.
I know we don't get the full effect of but if we.
I think you're right.
We can give Forge a training token.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, we'll stick with the original plan here.
And then Forge can go over there, X-23 over here. Okay, so just do Shadowcat first.
Yep, let's just pop that out of the way.
We'll do that. 3, 1, 2, 2. And she's got it all.
Oh, nice.
She's got them all. Perfect. So we will succeed in that mission.
That gets plopped under the.
So when we resolve the missions,
at the end, right?
Okay, so now this ragtag bunch. I'll get Forge to go first.
Yeah, I think that's probably
3
best.
3 blue, 2 red, and a yellow. And after assembling the dice pool, I could replace one of these. I'll replace one of the blues with a yellow to go 2, 2, and 2. And after assembling my dice pool, I can give him a damage token. So here we go. Let's do it. All right. So we got this 3 damage. Okay, we got 3 damage. We got the Gene. We've got no X's.
With that 3 damage in that, you could complete the middle one at least. If you take any of the other damage and pop. Oh, no. Yeah, you need 1 more damage, huh? So
I could just use my damage token.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that'd be 4 damage.
Yeah, worst case, right?
And take a damage. So that would be that one. I do have this. I think I have to re-roll these 2 blues here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm re-rolling the Magneto head because that's suffering damage.
Yeah, and we're about to go into the showdown, so I wouldn't do that.
I'm going to keep that one around. I'll roll these 2 blues.
You got this. Hey! Oh.
Got that, but I need 3 damage.
Now you need the damage one. Oh, no. I guess you can just re-roll one of those, right?
Reroll one and take 2 damage.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Do
Oh, you know what? Why don't you do the top one? Oh, that you have the.
I have 3 damage, that and that for the top one. And if I had 2 more damage, I could do the middle one.
Yeah, I think.
Or do we just let X-23 and Logan take on those ones?
Yeah, I think let us take those.
Oh wait, X-23 and Logan don't have yellow dice.
Well, Logan can switch to a yellow die.
Oh, with Forge's ability. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, although, oh no. Really what we want, I think, is for Forge and Wolverine to take the damage. We don't want X-23 going in with only 2 health or 1 health. So if maybe it's more important to take that out, that like for Forge to take 1 damage rather than X-23 to take 1 damage. Does that make sense?
We can see what Wolverine does first before we activate X-23.
Yeah, oh, that's true too, yeah.
So let's complete the first row.
Okay, let's do that.
And then, yeah, I'm not re-rolling those. Okay, so Forge has been
So we're
activated.
hoping that Wolverine can
do something.
Yeah, take both the damage.
Come on, Wolverine.
Which is fine because he's got 1 more health than other people.
After
and let's
assembling
switch one of the blues to yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. You knew what you're doing.
Oh, we got one.
Oh my!
In the back here.
Oh my!
So we got 3
No.
damage. We got a 3 damage. We got 2 damage. Oh, sorry, that's another 3. We got 9 damage. And a 1. And a 1. And a Magneto head.
And that Magneto head is the one that I really kind of need.
Yeah, we needed to roll the thing.
Shoot.
All of the things. So
I mean, I can just risk it and roll the other 3. Well, like that's a 3 and a 3, right? And I've got that. So, and then I could re-roll a red, a blue, and a red.
Yeah. So you've got the damage. We just need the. Yeah. So we can roll these 3. These.
Yeah.
And just hope for those other icons, not damage icons.
Let's do that. Hey, I got
we got
one.
that one.
So that's something at least, and I can still roll the other.
And you can still roll. You still roll these 2.
Yeah, let's roll them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
let's
the
just
yellow.
see if.
We just need an X, right?
Well, we need the damage and an X.
Well, you have.
I don't know if
damage.
maybe I keep the damage.
You have enough damage. You have 3 in your token to get the 4 damage, and this, and then you have a 3 damage, and then you have a 3 damage.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry,
you just need an X.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, re-roll those 2. My bad.
We didn't get it.
That's okay.
Okay, so
I'll take the 1 damage. Oh wait, oh no, can't do that. I thought I was going to be able to re-roll it, but it's not the symbol.
No.
All right. Well, sorry, X-23, you're going to have to take a damage to complete this. But it's set up for her strength, so.
It is. So,
and she gets to heal if she completes it.
So she'll take that damage and heal the damage.
Yeah.
Which is, okay, so 3 and 3.
Oh, that was rough.
So got that and the damage. So she just has to take a damage. Boom, like that. Because we will complete it. And so now we are into the coming backs. We've completed these. Let's complete this one first.
Oh no, I didn't think about this. Keep going.
Okay. Each hero trains, including heroes not at this mission.
Ooh, that's nice.
So yeah, we each get to have a training token What should we grab?
I'm thinking the gene. I might just grab genes for both Wolverine and Shadowcat.
Sure. Shadowcat
Because
and
those
Wolverine
are
genes.
our big struggles.
And you know what?
Oh, how's the puppy? Somebody's Jesse in the
hi,
chat.
Jesse. I'm looking after my dad's puppy for a little while right now, and so far so good. We'll chat at work tomorrow. I was complaining because my wife's not a big pet person.
Oh, okay.
And so when my dad's like asking us to look after the puppy, I'm like, I was just in Vancouver for a full weekend, leaving my wife with the kids, and now I'm asking to bring home a puppy for a few days. I am not doing well.
I can understand that.
And X-23, you know what? X-23 should grab one of those gene tokens as well, just for that. And then I get to place this card underneath the plot card. Perfect. And that's that. This mission is now a success. So X-23 will heal a damage. And these guys will come back. And it says, success says, at the start of the threat phase, put Master Mold Showdown into play.
Oh, cool. So that means we don't have to raise the threat.
That's right. So at the start of the threat phase, which is going to be right now, we put Master Mold Showdown into play. So that is going to be that. And so when that happens, all of this is the big finale.
Most exciting part. Yeah, like I love what they did with the finale.
So no more are we traveling around to continents and whatnot. So those are going to all go away. And underneath here, these three cards that are made up this are going to create a panoramic view of our big showdown against Master Mold.
Master Mold.
Okay, and so notice that it doesn't look very complicated, but that's because we need to complete these a certain number of times. In this one, it says heroes -1, so we're going to need 3 successes. We're going to need to do this one 3 times. The middle one here, we're going to need to complete that one 4 times, since we have 4 heroes. And the right one, we only have to actually complete that one once. And that right one says, after you deploy to this mission, heal 1 damage. When you complete this mission, discard all Sentinels in play.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
I gotta take a look here. There's lots of other things. At the start of the showdown, shuffle the Sentinel deck and draw 1 Sentinel from the Sentinel deck and attach it here. So I did need to shuffle the Sentinel deck. So we're gonna shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I don't know. Okay, there we go. And we will draw one, and it's, a big one. And we'll attach it to this one here. During the threat phase, draw and attach a Sentinel to each uncompleted mission that does not already have a Sentinel attached. Ugh. So I always forget. So this is the beginning of the. So is the threat phase starting right now? I always forget this part with the showdown.
Oh yeah, I don't remember if it's like, are we in the threat phase at the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
Or does it skip the threat phase?
Assembling the showdown. Is a set of more. Yep. Then place them side by side. After assembling the showdown, skip directly to the deploy phase.
Whew, okay, good. Perfect. So we have a round to like
deal with that.
Gather ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So should probably send X-23 to the far right.
Yes. Because she'll, after you deploy to this mission, heal a damage.
Yeah. And I think she's the only one that really needs to go there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
If we do,
it would be
after
real
that
nice
one,
to do the middle, but
that one's tough.
But so is the left one, because the left one damages us every threat phase, right?
Yes, that's what that one big threat icon right there does.
Does threat increase? Like, will the Sentinel increase our threat into the red during the threat phase?
I think so, because I think there's still the leftmost has an attack, threat effects, some showdowns. Heroes
no longer. Yeah.
No longer raise threat during the threat phase, and threat cards are no longer drawn. Instead, the showdown attacks and activates threat effects. So yeah, no, those icons aren't going to. They're just those Sentinels are just preventing us from completing the missions.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think we should focus? Because right in this phase, you can complete. You see, they all only have one objective. You can complete these objectives any number of times. So if X-23 gets 6 X's, then they're going to complete that 3 times.
Yeah.
Granted, they don't need to.
Yeah, this one, in this case, it says that we only need to complete it once.
Yeah.
In order for it to... okay. And then this one requires us to do... Shadowcat would be good on this one, because we can ignore that. She can use a dice to cover up the yellow one.
Yeah, let's put Shadowcat there.
I think we should I like the idea of just focusing in on that middle one right now.
Yeah, we need to complete it 4 times. I almost wonder if maybe I should put Wolverine by himself on the Sentinel, just to... Well, I don't... No, I think... Yeah, let's all 3... Let's get that party rolling, right?
Okay. I agree. Let's just put all 3 on here and just let the good times roll.
Yeah.
So, and almost except for X-23, Wolverine and Shadowcat have gene tokens on them. So
I think that'll be pretty nice. But then the other one you see needs 2 gene.
Yeah.
That's going to be tricky.
That one's going to be tough. That one will be tough. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do individually. So let's do X-23 here first.
Yeah.
Because she's going to get... I guess she's going to be all by herself, which that's already there like that.
By herself.
Love it.
I haven't played Power Rangers Battle of the Grid. Have you played that one?
Oh, no. This seems very similar to Power Rangers Battle of the Grid. I have not. Jason from Dice and Dragons has all of it. He's been doing lots of review content for Renegade games, and he's played all of it. I have not played that. Well, you only got one X icon.
I am real... This is you.
This is me. Never mind. And there's no Magneto for this mission.
Yeah, there's none. That's really surprising. Does the Sentinel...
I think the Sentinels I think they're separate missions.
Okay.
I want to say that there are 3 separate missions. Let's just do it.
Because I know if the actual missions had them, then it applies to every one of them. But I don't know if the Sentinels add to it.
Just looking at here. No, because I think that separate mission all by itself would have its own. Because I'm looking at the example in the rule book, and how the 3 cards there's 2 different Magneto. There's 2 different Magneto effects. One on the left card, one on the right card. So
yeah.
So I think, no, there's no Magneto effect on this one, so we don't have to. I could just reroll all of them.
Okay.
And then I get that. And I get
Wham,
another
bam,
one.
done.
Oh, I guess I only need to complete this one once.
Yeah.
So that one completes. So I will put a success token on there. And I guess we only just put it underneath like that. And I guess we're on to these 3 ragtags. We should assign their
Yeah, before we start.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be nice for Wolverine to have a yellow. So if Wolverine can have Forge.
Which it already is.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
And then Shadowcat gives hers to Forge and Wolverine gives his to Shadowcat. It's the only way it'll work out.
Yeah. Although, unless they don't, I mean, they don't technically even need to switch because both of those abilities don't really apply.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's not going to need
that's true.
to train. So,
that's
either
true.
way.
That's true. No, I like it. So then we can do it that way.
Oh, yeah. And that gives more attack to Forge. So that'll be better for him.
Okay.
To help with. Yeah.
So who's going first?
I think Shadowcats, maybe?
Okay.
Or no, maybe Forge goes first because Forge. Oh no, Shadowcat, because she can spend a token or spend a die to do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Ready?
All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh.
3 Magneto heads.
Yeah. Luckily, they don't do anything this time.
Yeah. We did.
Was that a 3?
Yeah, we did get a 3 damage.
Okay. So then just reroll them. Wait. It's only. Oh, it is a 3. Yeah, reroll them all, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we got that.
And we did get 3 more damage. Well, we got 5 damage. I don't think we're doing it more than 1, unless if you use one of the dice.
I think re-roll them all
and then see what happens.
Yeah, because no matter what, I can complete it once, right? Like,
yeah.
But if I re-roll them, maybe. Ooh. Oh, what? Oh no.
Nope, you didn't get any.
Okay, so gonna spend just any old random die to complete the yellow.
Yep.
Dang.
So we can complete it once with those 3 dice, and I don't think we can't complete it again with Shadowcat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
So that one. Let's do Wolverine. See what he can do. So 4 reds and 2 blues, and we'll probably substitute one of the blues for a yellow.
Yeah, definitely.
Or one of the reds.
No, it has to be a blue on the assist one.
Oh, it has to be. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise.
Okay, what did we get?
Okay.
Here? This is a 3. This is a 3 damage.
Oh, great! Yeah. And let's just re-roll all the others then, right?
Yeah. Do we want to just re-roll these 2 X's or do we wait till we see if we get more?
Yeah, wait to see if we get more.
Okay, so second roll.
Hey, I like that.
Ooh, there we go. So we got that. What is this? That's another 3. Okay, so that's 1 success. And this is another 3.
Okay, then take that blue one. And now we just re-roll. Oh, it's free roll. We're going to free roll this one.
Free roll from his ability.
Oof, okay.
So last roll.
Last roll.
Oh, it's a 1 damage.
1. Boo.
So we can complete it a second time.
Oh, I should have re-rolled the... Nah, it's fine. I could have re-rolled the blue one and then used the my token, my training token, but that's fine. Too late.
And then who's left here? Is that
Forge?
Forge.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets 2, 3, and a yellow. Okay. Yeah, and then I can trade out one of these. I can trade out a blue dice for either a red or a yellow. Red? Because he needs to actually deal some damage. I'll do 3 reds, 2 blues, and a yellow, I guess. Okay, a 3 damage. No. I have to reroll all of them. Second roll. Hey, there we go.
Okay, well.
And then
I
guess I have to reroll all of them again. I just have to get at least 1 damage because I can spend his token.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hey, there you go.
I did get at least 1, so I'll spend his token to increase it to 3 damage. Woo boy.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
And then we do another success token on that one.
Oh, 1 away. Oh,
we almost got it. We almost got it. Okay, so then at the end of here, so this is going to be successful, so we don't have to do this one anymore. That one is almost completed. It has 3 successes. Oh, X-23 was part of a successful mission, so she gets to heal.
Oh, she gets to heal twice. That's awesome.
Heal twice. She only has to heal once. There was only 1 completed mission.
Oh, no, sorry. Because of the,
oh, right.
When she deployed their shield and then...
She healed, yes. I now stand under what you were saying. Okay.
I said it very weirdly.
So we did that. So these guys are all coming back.
It's all coming back to me.
All right. So now part of the threat phase, since the Sentinel's attached here, so part of the threat phase is we all take a damage.
Yeah.
Huh. We all take 1, 1, 1, and 1. Oh, when we completed this mission, it says you discard all Sentinels in play.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that's awesome. Although it's not going to matter.
It's going to come back.
Yeah, something. Well, maybe it won't be as hard of a one. So that
is true.
I assume we still...
Threat phase says draw...
do we shuffle them in?
I haven't shuffled it up yet.
I'm asking if we even need to anymore, because that one card is gone, right?
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think we would do.
Yeah, I feel like technically that card's out of play now, so...
that would make sense.
Unless that's just the whole setup. Which card is that?
It's not... No, because that plot card's underneath here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in play anymore. So...
That's how we're going to play it.
That's how we'll play it. Somebody else with more experience than us will tell us otherwise.
Yeah.
Threat phase, draw and attach a Sentinel to each uncompleted mission that does not already have a Sentinel already attached. So a green Sentinel for this one, and a yellow Sentinel for this one.
Cool.
All right, we're deploying.
Do we want... Here's first thoughts. Wolverine and Shadowcat to the middle mission, because she can do the yellow ability.
Shadowcat at minimum, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Wolverine as well.
That's what I'm thinking, because he could do the damage to the yellow guy.
Yep. And then we start working on the left-hand one.
Yeah, I think so.
With these two?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Let's try it out. Okay, who's going first? Who's on first?
Let's go left to right.
Left to right? Okay.
Yeah. Reading style,
okay,
right?
so Forge and X-23 will trade assist abilities, and Wolverine and Shadowcat will trade assist abilities. Sounds good. Okay, so Forge is going to get 2, 1, 3 blues, and we'll definitely trade out one of those blues for a yellow. Okay, Forge, what you got? Oh, he got a... Okay, we did get one of these. We did get a single damage. We do need another... We got to take out that Sentinel first.
How much damage does it need? Is it just one?
It's just one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the Magneto heads, it says suffer 1 damage.
Oh. So you only... Do you take one per Magneto head, or is it just once?
It's 1 per Magneto head.
Okay.
So if you choose to roll all 3 Magneto heads, that would be 3 damage.
Yeah.
So I will choose, though, to re-roll the yellow Magneto head.
Yeah, that's definitely valuable.
So I'll take a damage and roll these ones. Actually, I can roll that blue dice as well. There we go. So I got the Sentinel. I got the Sentinel down. He's discarded. And now, what can I do? I don't think he can really... I don't want to take any more damage. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm not taking any more damage. There's no more Magneto heads. So I can re-roll all these. This is my second roll, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not going to be able to complete it with that because I need to deal 4 damage. He's not going to be able to complete any of this. Whoops. Yeah, no, he can't complete it again.
So, all right. I'm going to read the villainy example to you because this is where I got confused. In the example, it says, like, it shows the that there's 2 heads there, and then it says he can re-roll the 3 damage without harm, but he needs 2 more X's to stop Juggernaut. He decides to re-roll the villainy symbols 2. Juggernaut's villainy effect reads suffer 2 damage. Wolverine suffers 2 damage and includes both of his villainy die.
Oh.
In his reroll. So I think you only need to suffer it once and you get to reroll all of them.
Oh.
See, and then in the next one it shows like 1 came up villainy again. So in order to reroll that 1 again, he would have to suffer another 2 damage. Yeah.
However, the vision of the villain.
If there's multiple villainy effects, then you have to do all of them. But
okay.
So technically, yeah, like when you took that 1 damage, you could have re-rolled your other 2 villainies. If you want to do that, maybe we can retroact that.
I'm fine with it right now.
Okay.
We'll play it that way going forward.
We're not much in danger right now, but
not much in danger at the moment. Yes. So, X-23 gets to go. So 3 reds and 3 blues.
Sorry to rules lawyer you there.
That's fine. And
it was something I thought I remembered, but yeah.
We'll trade one of her blues for a yellow.
Nice.
She's got Forge's ability. And yeah, here we go. We'll probably end up having to use her token. Oof.
Oh no.
Oof. That's not good. I'll just re-roll it all.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so got that.
All right.
And with that. And need 4.
Oh
I didn't
gosh.
get any damage. But I can reroll
Oh
all of
no.
it because there's no villainy effect on this mission.
Yeah.
So I just need to get 4 damage, please.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't happen.
Wow.
It's only 3. It's only 3 damage, so no successfuls.
Dang.
No successfuls.
That's okay.
So she doesn't.
You got rid of the Sentinel.
Yeah, since we're not really spending it, so she gets to keep her token at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've activated.
Right.
Wolverine and Shadowcat.
Yeah, let's do this. So 3 and 3. 3 reds, 3 blues. We'll start with Wolverine because he's the damage dealer.
3 reds, 3 blues. And yeah, he just gets Oh my gosh.
Wow. That is not great. Let's keep one of those X's.
Yes, we do need
Or that X, yeah.
And but villainy effects say break a bond. Oh, but the bond has already been broken.
Great. Yeah, that's fine with me.
So
can't. What? We're going to be extra bitter? Oh, yes. Actually,
whoops.
If you have to break a bond that's already broken, I think that actually does something. I'm
probably
right now.
Probably. Breaking bonds. When an effect instructs a hero to break a bond, must flip one of their positive bonds to the negative side, if possible. If that hero does not have a positive bond card, they instead gain a bond card and put it in front of them with the negative side face up. No.
Yeah, so I already have a bond. It says if you don't have a positive bond. So do I gain another bond to immediately break? I don't know.
That's not 100% clear.
That is not.
Anything
clarifications?
Nothing.
No, yeah.
Special teams, threat, damage, school cards. Nope. Bond. Nope. Just the braving bonds.
Must flip one of their, if possible. If that hero does not have a positive bond card, they instead gain a bond card. So I think that I do gain one and then immediately. So I think because you can have more than one, right?
When it affects the strategy. Let's take a look here. Comes in pairs, gains a bond. They draw a bond card.
Up to 2.
There we go.
Yeah.
Can have up to 2 bond cards. So we will draw a bond card.
And break it immediately. Oh, no. I mean, let's make this hard, right?
Okay, so it's number 7. So breaking, it's overconfidence. But who do we pair it with?
Let me find it. What does it do? Will you read it out loud?
Overconfidence. At the start of the mission phase, if your mission has more exclamation points than their mission, raise the threat by 1.
So it doesn't matter, really.
No. So we'll just put that on. We'll put it on X-23 again.
Yeah, yeah. Let's make them real.
They're overconfident and bitter. Oh, couldn't ask for a better pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. So now the 3. Oh, wait.
I already rolled. So
okay, well, now I can't gain any more, so I might as well. Oh, is that enough to do it?
This is a 3 and a 2, and yep, that's enough to defeat the Sentinel.
Great. Well, I can't break any more bonds, so I might as well just re-roll those last 3 and just see if I happen to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's not. It's impossible.
Oh, no, I could because I do have the symbol. Oh, but it's fine. She'll get it, right?
Well, we may as well just try because you can't.
Yeah, that's right. Let's roll it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You didn't get it. Okay. So now Shadowcat can come along.
So 2 red, 2. Oh no, 3 red, 2 blue, 1 yellow.
And yeah, we're gonna keep her thing icon because she just needs to deal 3 damage. Because she can cover that one.
So that should be easy.
Don't say that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we got this damage. There's 4 damage.
And there's a
And we have one of those.
bam. We're done.
And we can use
spend
1 dice to do that. So there we go.
Hallelujah.
So that one has been completed. That showdown has been complete. Where's my complete? So end of this. So these guys are all going to come back to the X-Jet. That has been completed. Now, here's the thing that I always get. Since this one's completed, does the threat phase still on that card?
I think when you finish an area, it shuts down that card, if I remember right.
It should. I think that's how it's supposed to work. A showdown mission is completed when it has success tokens equal to its defeat value.
Yeah.
Place a showdown token on it to show that it is completed. Showdown missions do not have outcomes.
Perfect. So now we just lose 1 health.
Threat effects. Some showdown missions, these effects resolve after showdowns. Showdown effects have a threat, left and right. Once a mission is completed, heroes ignore the threat effect. So yes, so these ones are done. So now we are threat phase. We each take a damage.
Yeah.
One.
Oh no.
We're getting there, but I got a funny feeling we can, now that we got 4 people taking this
we only have to complete it 3 times, so.
And we have a couple rounds to do it, because we're not, none of us are going to die in this next one. So all of us, how are we going to play this?
Well, Wolverine and X-23 obviously go together. Well, probably Forge with Shadow Cat so that she can get another yellow. Ooh, no, actually, maybe Forge to Wolverine or X-23, either one, because we both have the symbols.
Oh, okay.
So 1 yellow would help either one of us.
So, I say that again.
I think keep Forge with X-23. That way she can have another. She can change one of her blues to a yellow.
Okay. X-23 can go to.
Oh, Shadow Cat would be the other, or Forge, I guess. Either one.
Yeah, actually, this doesn't matter.
Actually, let's give Wolverine or.
I'll give Wolverine.
Let's give Wolverine to Forge. Yeah, to give another red.
There we go.
Perfect.
And plus, it gives Forge then a training token.
Oh yeah, perfect. Double whammy.
Okay, so now what's the order we do things? I'll do Forge first.
Yeah, that seems good.
3, 2 reds, a yellow, and I'll trade one of the blues for a yellow. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. So those ones will be. So here we go. Okay, got one of those things. We got 4 damage. I guess. Wait, he needed a token.
Yeah.
So I guess I could just use the token instead. Keep it like that, and then roll this stuff. Roll this junk. Second roll. Ugh.
Oh man.
I will roll them again. Oh,
hey!
Thank goodness.
And you got a Is that damage? What's the red in there?
A damage.
What number?
A 2.
Okay, so you could use that instead of the training token.
Oh yeah. Just to keep it around. So
yeah,
4 damage.
Because somebody else might have Wolverine next time. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So there we go. So we complete it once.
I mean, I don't want to be too cocky here, but
I think we got it.
We could finish this time.
Okay, so Forge is activated. Let's do...
Do you want to do Shadow Cat next?
Yeah, she's always pretty good. So 2 reds, 2 blues. Oh, 3 reds, 2 blues, and a yellow. And nothing extra. Yep. So here we go.
Oof.
Oof. Well, we did get a 3 damage. We'll keep that around.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's just roll the rest of this junk.
Is one of the No, okay, never mind. I was gonna say if one of the actually we could re-roll that. No. Let's re-roll those. I'm good. If a red came up as an X, then we could just switch it to a 3. But either way, we need a 4. So yeah.
Oh,
hey,
2 of
there's
these.
a 2.
And then we do need 1 more damage, which we will.
What are those?
They're 3 damage each. And
this, both. Wait, all of them.
This X could be changed to a
2
with the ability.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I can't complete it.
Oh no. Can we complete it multiple times? I don't think we though.
No,
that has to be a 4. You have to use 2 dice for it anyway.
Perfect.
Okay, so that is second. That's the second success. Who's next?
Do you want to have X-23 maybe finish it off?
Oh, why not? Well, I guess wait. If we, what did we spend on Shadowcat? Because we have her token. I always forget she has her token on her player board.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. If we, oh no, we would need because we need 4 damage and 1
and 1 thing.
Oh, we could have re-rolled one of the other dice though.
Let's just go X-23.
Yeah. So 3 and 3 of
3 and 3, and after assembling the dice pool, you can change a blue for a yellow.
Definitely do that. Oh. Well, there is a
one of these, and she has one of these, and we just need 4 damage. And I think we got it. Which I think we have.
Victory!
And
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
And yeah, that's the success. We got it. We got the 3 successes on that. We got them all, and we stopped Master Mold.
We're 2 for 2 against the Sentinels.
Exactly, with no rules mistakes.
Yeah, none at all.
None at all.
Surely.
I'm sure there's things in here because this rule book is terrible. And I'm pretty sure there's things that we may have, but I think for the most part, most of the rules, we probably played this like 98% correct.
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that. I felt like we looked up a couple of things. I learned some new things. I taught you, you learned some new things.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a really solid play.
I liked it. Me
too.
This was a good one. I enjoy this game for it being a dice sugar. It does overstay its welcome a little bit. Like it goes a little long. Like right now I'm looking at the time here in our recording. We did get going quite late because we were chit-chatting a little bit beforehand, but still that was like
we had convention talk.
That was like,
let's see,
still well over 2 hours long, that session. So
2.5 hours I think is, well, yeah. It looks like at 228. Yeah. So if I go backwards from now, it says negative 228. So
yeah. So it does take a while, but hey, it's fun for what it is. I don't even know what they advertise is the time. What's the time on the box?
That's a good question.
1 to 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So, and this is, because it's kind of like you're playing through like you can play through kind of a campaign, can't you? Like they're numbered or something, right?
Well, there's difficulty levels.
Difficulty levels. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's a couple 1s, a few 2s, and a few 3s.
Yeah, so this is a 2.
This was a 2 scenario, yeah.
And yeah, we did talk. We stopped mid to talk a little bit of Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely some distractions there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I bet we could have played this in 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, well, definitely, yeah, definitely solo when you're just kind of controlling all the things and you're not talking to somebody else and talking out your turns and everything. Yeah, it does cut down on the time, but that was a good one.
Oh, again. How long was your recording?
I think in total it was just over 90 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was just over 90 minutes. I did not. Did not win. I actually had one of my characters was just about to die before the showdown started, and I should have just let them die, so then I would have got a brand new character before the showdown. But then the showdown started, and once you die in the showdown, you don't get a new character back, and so it made it started making it a little bit harder. I had Rogue. Compounds. I think I had Rogue, Gambit, Wolverine, Cyclops. I think that was the team. And Cyclops perished right before the showdown.
Oh, no. That's a good X-Men team right there. Oh, who's your favorite X-Men?
Oh, boy. X-Men. I was very much a Jean Grey Phoenix. Once the Phoenix saga started, she turned Phoenix. I really Phoenix was just she's unstoppable, super powerful, just ripping. But then I'm also very much. Oh, who are we got going in here? I liked lots of the other ones. There is Colossus has always been a good one. I like the time travelers like Cable and Bishop and all of them. I like that whole arc, like that Days of Futures Past and Apocalypse and the time travel people. I'm always a sucker for good time travel. And I'm not saying X-Men is good time travel, but I'm a sucker for time travel.
But they have it.
I'm a sucker for time travel.
I love a fun time travel story.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you once again, Riley, joining me tonight.
Yeah, this was great. And thanks for having me on again.
And if everything goes plans, it's not going to be Marvel this upcoming Thursday. This Thursday, I know, right? Scandalous, but I did have something on the books. Sean Fletcher from The Op is going to be joining me, and we're going to be playing his game called Disney Sorcerer's Arena Epic Alliances.
Wow. That's huge.
Which I have played on this channel before, and they sent me a review copy of the brand new expansion, Leading the Charge, and so we're going to play through that and talk everything Disney Sorcerer's Arena. It's his brainchild. He's brought the game to life, and I get to play with the designer.
That is so cool, man. That's really exciting.
I'm actually really excited because... And he actually joined in on our stream. He was in the chat when I played with Jason from Dice and Dragons. And very helpful, very insightful. Of course, he's made the game, so I'm pretty sure he has some strategy tips and and things like that. They've been doing a big Road to Gen Con tournament right now across different states and everything like that, where you can participate in a Disney Sorcerer's Arena tournament and win a entry into Gen Con to play at of course they're going to probably call it, what do Americans do? They like to call it the World Championships.
It is. Yeah.
Some sort of big championship moment at Gen Con playing. So all these winners across all these different states and everything like that will go and compete at Gen Con.
They should call it the Realm Championship or something. I don't know. Isn't that that's a Disney thing? I think they've got different realms.
Yes, that would make sense. I'm actually kind of excited because this new expansion has Scar from Lion King.
Lion King.
It has Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
Nice. That's a solid.
And guess this one, Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, okay. That's so I enjoy Disney villainous. I think it's good, but usually I feel like they put like I feel like their expansion packs are usually like one kind of meh, one that's kind of like, oh, okay, and then one that's like, ooh, yeah, I definitely want that. And it's like it's very strategic, right? Because it's like, yeah, I'll definitely pay $30 for Scar, but then what are the other two villains I'm getting?
What are the other characters we're getting? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing pretty. They're bang on with it. I've said it before. Like this Disney Sorcerer's Arena game, it's like one of my favorite like combat miniatures game. And it doesn't have miniatures. It just has these little standees, but one of these combat.
Yeah. Well, they're acrylic,
yeah,
so beautiful. I love imagine if this was acrylic. Oh, so pretty.
So great.
Yeah, and I love the acrylic miniature.
Yeah, so they've done
standees
so much already for the game. Thrills and Chills. There was an expansion that had like Jack Skeleton from Night Before Christmas. The Horned King from Black Cauldron. So we're like,
that's fun.
That's a deep cut and pretty awesome. And who else did that one have? Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'm trying to think.
No, and then there was there was a water themed one that had like Moana and Davy Jones' Locker and Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That was a fun one.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool game. And so we're going to play that.
What's the max, do you always play it like kind of 3v3 as far as like the character? It's 1v1 type of thing, right? Or yeah. So how big can your team be?
The biggest it can be is 3. So the full game would be a 3 versus 3 game. Okay. And they have rules in play. They have rules that you can make the game as complex as you want or as simple as you want. So you can play with a family. You just ignore the advanced text that's on
on the cards, right?
Yeah, you can just play without the abilities. Yeah. Or you can play without the flip ability or something like that. Or you can play it just as a simple just move and punch and then move and punch and then move and punch type of scenario. So
are you gonna play excuse me, sorry. Are you gonna play with him as hard as it goes?
Yeah, we'll play
full advanced.
We'll play full rule set.
Nice.
It's not that it's not that much more to really, really grasp, and especially if we play if you're somebody who plays complex games sometimes we do, there's not that extra load on our brains to actually figure out it. The whole thing is trying to figure out the synergy of your team.
Oh, okay.
That's the hardest part about the game, is doing that.
That makes sense.
So I'm excited to play that.
Yeah, I think that's really exciting. I think that's a huge get too. First you got a cool that's not a small game, right? That's a good thing to get for a review copy, and then to be able to on top of that have the actual designer on.
And I've gotten all of my Sorcerer's Arena stuff. I've gotten it all from the op as review copy. I got the original base game, and then they gave me the 2 expansions, and then they gave me the latest expansion. And
my gosh. How do I get that?
Really
be a reviewer.
Well, that and the op is tremendous at supporting content creators.
Oh,
I guess they have probably a ton of money, but
that doesn't hurt.
They only own the rights to Monopoly and all of its other and all the various like clues and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
I was talking to one board game shop owner, and he was saying that those games keep him in business. The Monopolies
really,
and Clue, and yeah, like he's like more people come in to buy those than any other games, but like obviously I care more about the other games than these games, but
yeah,
I have
yeah,
them here because they sell. They consistently sell.
they consistently sell. That's the big thing. If once you found your bread and butter, then you're good. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Riley, for joining me. I'm gonna end the stream here because looks like it's been quiet on the stream for a bit, and well, it rightfully so. It's kind of late.
Yeah, it's an hour later than when for most of us, most of the world. So
Yes.
thanks to those people that joined, I know it was late and not necessarily like prime time, I guess, for them.
Prime time.
So,
and not necessarily a game that's generating a lot of hype these days, but hey, I wanted to play it. It's Marvel. It's my show. I get to cry if I want to, type thing. So, thank you, Riley. Once again, I'm just going to throw up here to like, subscribe, and notify yourself of the channel. I'm getting close to 300. I'm inching up there. So
if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Just do it.
I just need to create 7 more dummy accounts to get myself up to 300.
I can create 2 for you.
Oh, okay. And another 5 on top of that, and that'd be fantastic.
Perfect. Yeah.
But perfect. Awesome, folks. Well, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you on Thursday for some Disney Sorcerer's Arena, as long as everything is still going to pan out the way that it's supposed to be. And Riley, thank you. I know you've been busy this week for going on the streams and whatnot, and you got another one, I believe, coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be on the Tabletop Express. So for Chris's top 20 games.
Perfect. I'm hoping to get, now that I know that it's going to start at 7 my time instead of 8 o'clock my time. So
it should be good. I've said this before, but I feel like us 3 have very similar tastes in games. Like, and even media too. Like we all like Marvel. We all, like we like very similar type of things. So yeah, it's always fun to be able to hang out with both of you. And we intentionally did the stream tomorrow because he was debating between today and tomorrow. And I was like, well, if we do Wednesday, I can do this with Ryan. With Ryan.
Aww.
So I was like, yes.
I noticed that he's been working some of his content around my content, which he doesn't have to do that. It's kind of nice. It's nice, but he totally doesn't have to. We're not competing for the same audience.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah, and he brought that up too. Like he brought that up to me, and I was like, oh, actually, I'm hoping to stream with him. So if we can do Wednesday, great. And he's like, cool, that works better because he feels guilty. I think and of course he shouldn't feel guilty because people can watch it later. And it's just such a nice guy. I love Chris, Ryan,
Anthony,
everybody over there. Yeah, Anthony,
Brian.
You got Brian is amazing.
Danny.
Yeah,
it's such a great cast. I'm so glad.
Does she go by Danielle? Or I'm sorry if I thought it was Danny, but I'm not sure.
I've heard referenced as Danielle in everything else on social media, and her tags, it's always like Danny Cha, and so I always say Danny, Danielle, and I'm hoping she'll correct me which one she wants at some point in time.
Well, perfect. Anyway, sorry. Listen to the Board Game Community Show if you want to. This week's or next week's probably. I probably won't record one this week just because I'm so busy. But I'll talk about my experience at a con. So
that's awesome.
That's all I got to plug.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get a full tabletop Terminal City Tabletop Convention recap recorded at some point in time because I've got lots of pictures. I took lots of pictures.
Did you take any video?
Not much, no. I didn't take much video, but I can talk about I want to talk about the games that I played and the impressions that they left on me. Because like I said, none of them left a negative impression. I enjoyed all of them. I really enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a great little convention. It was a great little convention. It felt like gaming amongst friends and type thing. I'm glad I managed to get to go. So
yeah, I'm glad you did too.
And then we have the local Saskatoon conventions coming back this year. And so that's coming out at the end of April. So I'm definitely going to that one because that's right in my backyard. And that's a 3-day one. That's a Friday evening and then a Saturday and Sunday.
If it wasn't a grand for me to go up there, I would totally come. You know,
there's better conventions you can spend your money on, Riley. Let me just tell you
that would be cheaper.
Oh yeah. Not like we have fun with the Saskatoon one, but it's definitely don't spend $1,000 on flights to travel to good old Saskatoon.
Yeah, we'll meet up at a different one. I'll make you come to Vegas or something.
Yeah, or maybe one year, maybe I'll get down to come down to SaltCon or something like that.
Oh man, that would be great. It's actually, I think numbers wise, it's almost identical to Dice Tower West.
Wow.
Which I did not expect. Yeah, like both have, I think, a little over 2,000 for their max capacity. And I think that SaltCon's layout seemed a little bit better, from pictures at least. But it also doesn't have like a big vendor thing. I think that's one of the big things at Dice Tower West is that they have a lot more publishers and the vendor hall is bigger, where ours is more like local kind of shops and stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Anyway, at Terminal City, they didn't have a big vendor area. It was taken up mostly with this used games market where people could bring their games to sell, and there's a ton of that.
That's cool.
That was a ton of that. Perfect. All right, folks, we're gonna say goodnight, and I'll see you on Thursday night. Cheers, everybody.
Bye. And that's how you do it in good old